Hi everyone, good evening. Okay, I hope everybody can hear me now. So this session will last till 3 hours. Yes, Dhaval, I can see you now. I'm just waiting for a few more users to join in, and then I'll start immediately. And then you can ask me your queries. Yes, there are people. Hi Siddharth. Hi Adityan. Hi Dhaval. I hope you are having a good time. Tomorrow is the weekend. Finally, from all the busy schedule and all the work, we will get to enjoy something. But today you will be learning how to get or acquire high-ticket clients from USA, UK, and UAE. And I'll show you all the things live. I am not gonna show you anything on screenshots. Everything is gonna live. This event is completely live, but the people who have bought the recording, they will get the recording. I'm just trying to set up the few things and then we will start. Meanwhile, just let few more users to join in. Yes, you can purchase it later on as well. You can message me on my WhatsApp and then you can buy the recording afterwards. Okay, what else is there? Just allow me one more minute. Okay, so I think everything is sorted now and we can start. I'm gonna share my screen very soon. Uh, yeah, one last thing, and then you will be able to see my screen. Okay, perfect. So yes, I think we can start now. It's already 7:04. I don't want to waste more time, but let me just see if more people are joining in, and then we will start immediately. And then I'll show you that how in the last 5 years I have achieved somewhere around all the HNI. So you understand what are HNI, high net worth individuals? So I worked with different HNIs from Germany, from Switzerland, from UK, from France, from Denmark. So all these countries, I have worked with all those people, and you know what? Not just the virtual meetings, but I have done the meetings in person as well. So I was in Singapore last year. Then this my Denmark client came in India, and then we had a very good time, tasted Indian dishes and all the stuff, and that is what we learned. And now this is the time that I should show you this first part, which is that how this thing happens, right? So now I'm gonna share my screen and I hope everybody can see my screen now. Okay, perfect. So guys, the first thing that I want to show you is this profile. So first have a look at this profile. He is a CEO and founder of Crypto's company, right? He is based out of Gothenburg and he has somewhere around 7,800 followers, right? And now if you just scroll down his profile, so you can see that like he is a CEO for the past 5 years now. He's also the liquidity and exchanges director for the past almost 5 years. And he is a chairman and board member of Swedish Blockchain Association, which is a government organization in of Sweden, right? So, can you believe this guy messaged me first to hire me to grow his company? Can you believe that? Anyone? I have the actual proof. I'm not going to show you any screenshots. I am going to show you the actual conversation that took place between him and me. And how? So if I just click on message part, and then if I just scroll down, scroll above, just to show you when we started talking. So I still remember that day when I had a word with him. So you can see over here on July 2024, July 24, 2022. That means it's not the recent conversation that took place. And this strategy that I'm going to reveal in today's 3-hour live workshop, you will see that this strategy is still working, and that is why I am still getting so many inbound leads. And now just have a look at what he said. Hi Rohan, seems like you got a good experience running campaigns and getting the brand out. I was wondering if you would be open for a call to discuss potential synergies and exploring opportunities. This was his message at 1:30 a.m. according to IST, Indian Time Zone, on 24th July 2022, and I joined his company by 1st August 2022. That means within just 6 days. Not only I talked to him, but I also joined his company. And that is what the benefit of inbound leads, where they don't take your interviews. In most of the cases, nobody asks you what you have done in the past, because they are the one who is coming inside your DMs. And that is why there's a high probability that whatever money you are gonna ask them, they will gonna pay you, because they believe in what you can do for their company. And I don't have just one example. I have many examples like this. So for example, like if I go, anyone from Hyderabad today? Anyone from Hyderabad by any chance? Anyone Hyderabad guys? Yeah. Hi. Perfect, Kishore. So there are a couple of peeps who are from Hyderabad today. I don't know, guys. Have you heard of this diamond building in Hyderabad? You might have this diamond building of Hyderabad. Where is it? तुम्हारे पे एक डायमंड हाउस कहते हैं. आई एम नॉट श्योर वो गूगल पर कैसे शो होगा. आई थिंक यही है. व्हिच इज इट? आई एम नॉट श्योर. This one maybe. Yes, this one I was talking about. Oh, it's a YouTube video. You might have seen this diamond building, the people who are from Hyderabad, right? Yes, opposite to 42 Broadway Cafe. Yes. So you know what, guy? This Anup Woodkari is one of the richest person of Hyderabad, right? And he is an entrepreneur. He started his company Jiffy Charge back in June 2019, which he sold for somewhere around $7 million. For $7 million, he sold his company Jiffy Charge, which he founded. And then later on, he became the chief executive officer of Nitro Network Company. And now, just look at the conversation that took place between him and me. Again, you can see that first message was not mine. I didn't reach out to him. And he said, Hi Rohan, looking for a social media marketer who understands the crypto domain well. Let me know if we can chat. Now, the CEO of a big company, the richest person of Hyderabad, is sending me a DM just to inquire about what type of services I provide. And then can I help him grow? That is what he's asking. And this message was from December 6, 2021. Now, I'll show you a very recent message, which is from the name of the person is Joao. Okay. Now, this person is running a company in which he is holding $50 million in his wallet. $50 million. And the name of the company is Mystic Finance. He's based out of Portugal. And he is running this company for the past 2 years, 5 months now. And he's a founder and CEO again, right? And now if I just scroll down, oh sorry, if I just open the conversation that took place between him and me again. On September 4th, 2024, I received this message. Hi Rohan, thanks for accepting my request. What does this mean? That I did not send him a connection request. He was the one who sent me a connection request and I just accepted it. And after that, he sent, I'm looking for someone to lead growth in two Web3 products I am building. And your profile seemed interesting. Would you be interested in exploring things? Guys, what is this happening? Why the CEOs of a big companies are messaging me? what they are seeing in my profile, what they are seeing in my content, and how they are able to see what I am showing them. And I'll show you one more example of this. Reese, he's based out of Dubai, right? Reese McKay. He is a founder of Lumina and co-founder at BaseBet with a followers of 6,309, based out of Dubai, UAE. And if I just show you the conversation that took place between him and me, again, on March 2022, 2024. Hey man, got an opportunity for you to help me in growth hacking for a new crypto startup leading up to TGE. Anyone from crypto background? Anyone? Anyone who understands crypto? Okay. Oh yes, Shreya is here. Hi Shreya. So perfect. Now the next thing that I'm gonna show you, you will be able to identify that why I asked this question. Cryptocurrency, no cryptocurrency mining, right? So why I asked this particular question, the reason behind this is that the next thing that I'm going to show you. Now, the first thing that I or that you should be asking yourself, that why the big company, why the CEO of big companies are sending a message to a normal guy who is living in Delhi, and he is not a celebrity, he is just a simple marketer, but still, but people are reaching out to him. Instead, what should happen, that I should be reaching out to all the people out there. But we just saw that all the people that I just saw you, right, all these people have sent me the first message, and some of them have also sent me the connection request. So why this has happened at the first place? The reason that I'm going to show you in the next 2 hours, 30 minutes. So just stay tuned, because I'm going to tell you the exact strategies through which not only you just need to depend on outbound, but I will tell you a system through which you will be able to get inbound leads every week. I'm not saying every month, but every week. That is the power that I am going to show you in the next 2 hour, 30 minutes, which is approx 150 minutes only. So all you have to do is just stay till the end if you want to learn how to get clients from USA, from UK, from Switzerland, from Germany, from Denmark, from France, from Sweden, from whichever country you can think of, from Portugal. That is possible with the help of LinkedIn only. And that is what I'm going to show you. Now, the next thing that I want to show you is this part, which is a very important part. So just right now, I show you this Reese McKay, the person who is based out of Dubai, and just look at it, guys. So obviously, after doing all the discussion, we got connected on WhatsApp, whichever platform you like. Sometimes I get connected on Telegram. Sometimes we use email. But whichever platform you can use. So on 6th April, he asked me, Rohan, how much money? $250. I said yes. And then what he did, he asked at 12:03 a.m. $250. But what he did, he sent me $500 for the next 2 weeks. What does that mean? That means that $250 for every week. That means for every month, I am charging him $1,000, which is somewhere around 90,000 rupees in INR. That is what I'm charging. I was charging to him. And I don't have only just one example, I have many. Now look at this person. He's based out of Germany, and he doesn't like to share his name. That is why I've just hidden his name. But if you look at 11:01, he asked me, Rohan, I can send USDT ERC20. And then he said me, send me, I will send now. This was a message at 11:01 p.m. IST time zone. I shared my USDT address with this person by 11:04 p.m. And by 11:05 p.m., he sent me $2,000 in my wallet. $2,000 within just 1 minute. That is what I provide my services. Now, I'll show you some more examples, and look at this PayPal. Many of if you don't understand crypto, so many of you have used this PayPal, right? Now, look at this, guys. On 3rd October, I requested for $400, and this is what I received. 32,000 INR. 32,000. Then there was a remaining payment left. So he sent me on 21st October $233, which cost somewhere around 18,969 rupees. And you know what? I'm still working with this client. I can actually log into my PayPal, and I can actually show you live. So if I just log into my PayPal, so you see, on 23rd July, he sent me a payment of $216. On 14th July, he sent me a payment of $171, and I'm still working with this person. So this is the power of LinkedIn when you provide the right services to the right people. All you have to do is identify the right audience, and that is what we are going to learn in the next 150 minutes. So stay tuned if you are interested in learning how to acquire higher ticket clients. Now, just last two more screenshots and then we will start with the one. So this money that I've got in my bank account from the direct transfer from outside India, and this is what I have received. 1,80,000 INR. 1,80,000 INR. Then the next screenshot that I have is again 1,13,198 INR. So why I'm showing you all these things, the reason behind this is that high ticket clients are there. It's just that we don't know how to convince them, how to handle them, how to find them, how to convince them to buy our services and not from my competitors. You might have seen a lot many agencies, a lot many freelancers, they just go and then they post out on LinkedIn that today I cracked a sale of $2,000. Yesterday I cracked a sale of $1,500. Today I did two more meetings and I'm hoping to close five more sales by the end of this month. And then every time you ask yourself, if they are able to close the sales, then why not me? Why I can't close the high ticket sales? Why I'm still stuck with the low paying clients who are just paying me 5K INR, 10K INR, 20K INR, and then they're eating my head every other day. They are asking me that, what have you done? I have paid you 20K INR. What results have you given me so far? Where is the profit? Where is my money? Where are my clients? Where are my users? You are not working. And then if you are on vacations, they will eat your head. If you are having a good time with your family, again they will call you and then they will disturb you. And even if you tell them, no, I am outside, they will say, no, I have paid you. You have to answer me because you are answerable. They don't respect your time either. They don't see where you are right now. All they do is just eat your head again and again just for the money that you have charged them. And then you feel like, oh, you know what? I'm working 24 hours, but I'm not getting what I deserve. I deserve $1,000, but I'm only making $300 a month, and I don't deserve that. So, what is the secret sauce and how you can acquire high ticket clients with the help of LinkedIn? That is what I'm going to tell you today. So, what I'm going to do right now is I am going to show you that the first thing that you have to do today is to how to get clients from LinkedIn. The first thing that everybody talks about is optimize your LinkedIn profile. ठीक है, आपने बहुत बार सुना होगा ये, just go on your LinkedIn profile, optimize it, write a very killer headline, write this, write that. I'm not going to tell you this. I'm not going to ask you to do this thing. Obviously, you have to do it. There is no shortcut in it, but I'm not going to tell you this thing at a very first stage because there are so many hidden factors on LinkedIn that you have not heard of so far. And that is why you all are here today, because you want to understand that how, without optimizing my LinkedIn profile, how I can still get the high ticket clients on my LinkedIn account, right? But before I do that, I want to ask you one question. If you just go on your, in the next 1 second, yeah, in the next 1 second, you will have a poll, and I want everybody participates in it because that is how I will be able to identify who you are and in which direction I have to lead today's webinar. 35% people have participated so far. I want minimum 90% participation. 60% people have participated, guys. Thank you. The people who are participating, this is for your benefit because Zoom gives me the data that how many people have taken or engaged in a poll or an activity, and then I have something cool for them. So at the end of the webinar, I will reward you with something that you haven't thought of. So I'm just ending the poll in the next 5 seconds. And now I have 73% participation, 75, and that's it. I'm closing the poll. Thank you, everyone. So I have 30% people as an agency owner, 33% as a freelancer. I can actually share these results. Now you can also see these results, guys. So this is what results we have got. 30% people are agency owners, 33% people are freelancer, 18% people are business owners, 6% people are independent marketers, 6% people are student, and 6% people are none from the above, none of the above. So I just want to hear from them that what do you do? How do you describe yourself? You can write in the chat box and I'll quickly have a look. But the first thing that you have to do today is to identify your right audience. How will you do that? How many of you does this thing where you just go, let's say, um, okay, so for the freelancers and agency owners, this is question for you and for the business owners as well. This is my direct question to you. When you want to find your client, what you do? Do you use this activity that I'm gonna do on screen now, where let's say if I'm running my agency, so what I'll search? I'll search CEO and then I'll just simply type down people. Obviously, I'm taking help of filters now. And then after taking the help of filters, what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna click on all filters. Okay. I'm not sure that why my LinkedIn is behaving like this. There is some problem. So I'm just gonna switch on to a different profile. So now what I'm gonna do, CEO, and then I'm gonna search, apply this filter people. And then after that, what I'm gonna do is uh, location. So I want the people from United States because that is where my TG is. I hope everybody understands TG. TG stands for target audience. And then after that, what I'm gonna do, I'm going to apply some more filters. For example, like let's say I want to have someone from the industry of healthcare, right? Because I provide the services in the healthcare industry. So I'm just going to type healthcare, right? So healthcare industry. And then I'm going to click on show results. Now, how many of you think that if you provide the services to the healthcare people and then your TG is, let's say, all the CEOs of these companies, right? So, how many of you think that this is the list that you should be reaching out to? Can I see some answers? Yes. Okay, Saket says yes. Shriya says yes. That this is what you guys do to find out the your prospects on LinkedIn. Rachna says filter more. And the people who are not agreeing with me, can you tell me that what approach you take? And the people who have mentioned yes, guys, this is not your prospect list. This is the biggest mistake that you are doing on LinkedIn, right? The biggest mistake is the problem is that you are not the only one who is using this strategy. There are people like you who are also following this same strategy to find the right people on LinkedIn. And then everybody is sending the connection request and their services to the same people out there. And that is why your connection request gets ignored, or sometimes you even if they request if they even if they accept your connection request, they don't reply to your messages, they just ghost you. The reason is that you did not find the right prospect to sell your services. You just found an ocean and then you think that every fish in the ocean is you can eat. That is what you are thinking. But no, you can't eat whales. You can't eat big fishes out there because when you are gonna eat them, they will eat you, right? So how to find this prospect? That is what we have to do. No, Rachna, I'm not going to talk about the personalized messages. When I'm not going to talk about cold emails, cold DMs, and directly approaching through Google. No, I'm not going to talk about this. I'm gonna tell you the right method to build your prospect list on LinkedIn. No, Saket, no LinkedIn Sales Navigator completely for free. I don't use LinkedIn Navigator to find out my prospects. So how do I do it? Let's say that I want to sell my services. So let's say I want to sell my services. I'm a video editor. Okay, I'm just taking an example. Obviously, you can give me your examples as well, and then I'm gonna take up your examples to find out your prospect list. But just to make it very easy, that is what I'm gonna do. So I'm a video editor, right? Now for the video editors, who can become my TG? So my TG can be creators, right? The creators who create content. True. But can marketers also become my TG? If they understand marketing, can they become my TG? No, maybe not. Because if they understand marketing, then probably they don't need my services. Or can a person who understands video editing, can they become my TG? No. If a person is a creator and he or she is also a video editor, then why do they need my service? No. So they can't become my TG. So the moment I'm gonna search this creator word on LinkedIn, then over here, if I just remove this filter, then now obviously LinkedIn is showing me a result of all the people who are the creators. But at the same time, LinkedIn is also showing me the result of the people who are the creators or they are also the video editors. Because I don't know out of these people who understands video editing, I have no clue. And what if the first 10 prospect list that I am seeing on my screen right now, what if all of them are the video editor themselves? Then what happens? I will just burn out my time in reaching out to these people to sell my services. And that is what I should not be doing it. Because the moment I sell my services to those people who already understands my service, they don't need it. So what I have to do, I have to filter down. I have to remove all those people who are the video editors. That is what I have to do, right? So in this case, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna tell you this part, which is Boolean operators. Now, what are Boolean operators? There are 5 types of Boolean operators. The first one is and. The second one is or. Third one is not. Fourth one is inverted commas. Fifth one is parenthesis. With the help of these 5 Boolean operators, I am gonna show you that how you can find out right people to target on LinkedIn so that you don't waste out your time on LinkedIn reaching out to wrong people. Okay, so how we are gonna do it? The first thing, let us understand what is and. And means that let's say when I'm typing down CEO and founder. Okay, now what does this mean? This means that I need a list of people who are the CEO as well as they are the founders. That means both the conditions has to be true. If both the conditions are true, only then show me the results. Right now, when we search creator, so you see it has mentioned creator, founder, over here filmmaker, creator, head of creator growth. But what if I want a list of people who are the founders and they are the creators? So this person should not be in that list. And when I do not want this person in that list, what I have to use? I have to use and operator. So this and operator will make sure that the results will be shown only when both the conditions are true. That means the person is the CEO as well as the person is also the founder. That is when the results will be shown on to you. What is the meaning of or? Or means CEO or founder. Or means that either show me the result of the people who are the CEO or they are the founders. I'm not saying that both the conditions has to be true. Either of the condition has to be true in this case. That they can also be the CEO or they can also be the founder. But there is no compulsion that like the same person has to be the CEO and the founder, right? What does not mean? Not means that I want a list of people who are the CEO, but they should not be a marketer. So in this case, I will get a list of people who are running a company and they're the CEO, but they don't understand marketing. And that is what I needed. If I'm a marketer and I don't want to sell and I want to sell my services to the people of a company in which there is no marketer. But what if the CEO is itself a marketer, himself a marketer? So in that case, he will not buy my service. So that is why I'm creating a list of all the CEOs who does not understand marketing, and that is how I will be able to sell my service to them. Right? So now first let us do this activity. So I'm just going to type this CEO and founder, and then let's see what happens next. So you see now you are getting a list of all the people who are the CEO as well as founder, and you can see Lorenzo is founder CEO, Eric is founder and CEO, Walter is CEO and founder, Rima Khan founder CEO, Leslie founder CEO, Surojit founder and CEO, Mohammed. If you just open this profile, you will also get the founder and CEO because over here in current it has been mentioned founder CEO at Zapitone. Greg McGraw, CEO and founder, and then Harry Q, co-founder and CEO, Kerry Hayes, founder and CEO. Because we put this condition where we use this Boolean operator to find out all the people who are the CEO and they are the founder. But now if I just replace this and with or, now what happens? Now you will get a list of people, either they are the CEO or they are the founder. So you see over here, he is not a CEO, but he's a founder. This Dan Moorhead. Stephen, not a CEO, but a founder. Mohammed, this profile is again coming up. Andy, he is a CEO at Whitlow. Alex Eprin, co-founder, not a CEO. This Steven, he is not a founder but a CEO. So now this list has been filtered out where you are getting a result of the people who are either the CEO or they are the founders. And that is what we are getting. But now I want a list of all the CEOs who does not understand marketing. So what I can do is I am just going to copy down this and I'm just going to paste it. Now, all these people, the list that you are getting over here, all these people does not understand marketing themselves. So if you are someone who is selling a marketing services, you can reach out to all these people because they don't understand marketing. And that is how I always find my audience, right? But now, what is the use case of inverted commas and parenthesis when you want to have more narrower search? Right now, this list that you are getting, it's still very general in nature. It's very general and you will just end up your time wasting up your time. So how will you make sure that like you get the more refined list by using these two operators? Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to play with that. I need a list of people who are the CEO and they are the founders. Okay. But I'm going to place them inside this parenthesis. So what will happen first? That LinkedIn will solve this string first. It will make a list of people who are the CEO and founder. Okay. After that, it will verify that all those people who are the CEO and founders, are they into marketing? If yes, LinkedIn will remove them. LinkedIn will only show the results of the people who are the CEO and they are the founders, but they are not the marketeers. The moment you will hit enter, you will get this list. Now you are getting a list of all the people who are the CEO and they're the founder and they don't understand marketing. That is what now you have got a list. And now you can also put more filters like, for example, let's say not marketer, okay? And what else I can add? Not in the marketing. Okay, so I want marketing. Because sometimes what happens is that like some people write marketer, some people writes marketing, some people write some different terms. I can also write digital marketing, but any which way it will get covered inside the marketing. So that's it. That is what I want to do. Now again, the list got refined. Now you're getting a list of people who are the CEO and the founders, but they are not marketeers, they are not into marketing. And this is what list I needed. And let's say I don't want this media agency because media agency is again someone who might understand marketing. So I don't want to sell my services to this agency. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to remove this word. or agency. Now, all the people who were into agency, all those profiles have been removed. Now, this is a more refined result that I have got. You see, at the end, there is no agency now. It has been removed. And this is what your primary prospect list is. Now, if you reach out to all these people, it will be so easy to sell your services if you know that they want to buy marketing services. The first thing is to identify the right people on LinkedIn and don't waste your time in reaching out to the wrong audience, because when you reach out to the wrong audience, they just ghost you and your morale gets down. When your morale gets down, you don't wake up next day with the same energy to reach out to 100 more prospects. And then you feel like, oh, LinkedIn is not working. LinkedIn is not working for you because you don't know the right methods how to acquire high ticket clients. LinkedIn is working for all those people who know how to get or how to reach to the right people on LinkedIn. And that is why LinkedIn is not working for you, but for the other people, yes. Now, let me know your industry and I will find out that your TG. What is the usual response rate, non-negotiate if you use this method properly? I don't know your name, but there are more methods, which are involved in making sure that like you get the highest response rate, and I'm going to talk about in the next 30 to 60 minutes. Okay, Shreya says finance copywriter. Anukant says digital marketing, web designer, WordPress developer, organic marketing, UX, UI designer. Ronak runs AI agency. Okay, your name is Amish. Okay, hi Amish. And then Arman, website development. Saket, want to reach people who buy high net worth properties. How to reach them? Okay, Saket, I like your one. I think I can take one. Take yours. Ritika says real estate services in Dubai. Rishabh says I sell toys to children aged 2 to 8. Adityan, performance marketer. LinkedIn ghostwriter for real estate. Okay, so we have so many people of real estate today. Vinay, D2C brand. Anukant, SEO, ASO, YouTube, etc. प्लीज मेरा बता दो सर. देखो मैं सबका तो नहीं बता पाऊंगा, बट सम इंडस्ट्रीज आर वेरी कॉमन, बट आई एम गोना टेल यू द राइट मेथड दैट यू नीड टू परफॉर्म. ठीक है, उसके थ्रू आप कर सकते हो. सो रियल एस्टेट का करते हैं यार, आज मजा आएगा. और रियल एस्टेट में इन दुबई, ठीक है, तो लेट्स सी who are the people who can buy your services in Dubai. Can you tell me what type of service you want to sell as a real estate person? Ritika, maybe you. What type of service you sell in Dubai? बायर सर्विसेज, एडवाइसरी सर्विसेज, चलो ठीक है, एडवाइसरी सर्विसेज हो गया ना, और लीड जनरेशन सर्विसेज, ठीक है, कूल. अब देखो इसको कैसे करना है. इसके लिए वी विल कम बैक ऑन आर चैट जीपीटी, क्योंकि आई एम नॉट द वन हु अंडरस्टैंड्स एवरी इंडस्ट्री, बट चैट जीपीटी अंडरस्टैंड्स एवरीथिंग. सो आई एम गोना टेक हेल्प ऑफ चैट जीपीटी टुडे, ठीक है. और मैं ना लिखता नहीं हूँ यार, आई बेसिकली डिक्टेट बिकॉज दैट इज व्हाट आई लव द मोस्ट. एंड आई डोंट नो इफ यू यूज दिस टूल, बट यू कैन ऑलवेज यूज इट. दिस इज द टूल that I use. If you can see my screen, Whisperflow, this one. So this is a tool that I use to dictate all the things, and it saves huge time, guys, huge time. So now I'll just explain you that ये करना कैसे है. So let's see. ठीक है. I provide real estate services and I'm looking to find my target audience on LinkedIn. And I provide consultancy services as well as lead generation services to the real estate people. But I'm not sure that what type of keywords my TG will have inside their profile. And I want to search them. So I need a list of all the keywords through which I can find my right prospect. Also, share me a list of keywords that I should not include so that I don't end up wasting my time in reaching out to wrong people on LinkedIn. Okay, perfect. Now this is how this has been written, and now I'll just hit enter. And now on the basis of the prompt that I've given, on the basis of that, I will get this list. ठीक है, अब देखते हैं क्या होता है. So it has given me a keyword: real estate agent, real estate consultant, real estate broker, real estate developer, real estate marketing manager, realtor, real estate founder, right? उसके बाद कंपनी इंडस्ट्री रिलेटेड कीवर्ड्स यहाँ पे ये बता दिया। नेगेटिव कीवर्ड्स कौन से करने हैं? सिविल इंजीनियर्स को हमें रिमूव करना है, आर्किटेक्ट्स नहीं चाहिए, इंटीरियर डिजाइनर्स हमें नहीं चाहिए, लीगल एडवाइजर्स हमें नहीं चाहिए, लोन एजेंट हमें नहीं चाहिए, एचआर रिक्रूटर हमें नहीं चाहिए, फाइनेंस एग्जीक्यूटिव हमें नहीं चाहिए। तो दीज आर द कीवर्ड्स आई शुड बी अवॉइडिंग। और इंडस्ट्रीज क्या है? कंस्ट्रक्शन इंडस्ट्री आई हैव टू अवॉइड, इंटीरियर डिजाइन इंडस्ट्री आई हैव टू अवॉइड, फाइनेंस इंश्योरेंस इंडस्ट्री आई हैव टू अवॉइड अनलेस रियल एस्टेट इन्वेस्टिंग, कॉल सेंटर इंडस्ट्री आई हैव टू अवॉइड। ठीक है। तो अब इसमें व्हाट आई एम गोना डू इज आई एम गोना कम बैक ऑन लिंक्डइन। अब जो जो कीवर्ड्स हमें यहाँ से चैट जीपीटी से मिले उसकी एक पहले लिस्ट बना लेते हैं। तो जैसे इसमें हो गया रियल एस्टेट कंसल्टेंट एंड रियल एस्टेट ब्रोकर। ठीक है। तो ये हम कर रहे हैं टू जनरेट लीड्स फॉर दीज पीपल। ठीक है। तो रियल एस्टेट ब्रोकर एंड रियल एस्टेट डेवलपर। तो अब क्या करते हैं? लेट्स गो ऑन दिस नाउ। लेट्स जस्ट टाइप रियल एस्टेट ब्रोकर। उसके बाद लेट्स जस्ट टाइप नॉट what we need to remove, civil engineer. Did you notice one thing? I'm using this inverted commas because the reason behind this is that when you type real estate broker, LinkedIn does not count this as a one single keyword. LinkedIn consider this as three different keywords. Hence, LinkedIn will gonna show you different type of results for all the three different keywords. But when you want LinkedIn to count this keyword as just one single keyword, in that case, what you have to do is you have to put them into a inverted comma, and now LinkedIn will treat this as only one single keyword, right? So not civil engineers, but at the same time they should not be a legal advisor. Obviously this is a very random search that I'm doing right now. You have to play with the right keywords, and now just remove it with UAE. Here you go. Now you got a list of all the real estate brokers who are not civil engineers and they are not legal advisor. So instead of putting not here, it should be or. So this is what your list contains now. All these people are the real estate broker and they are the civil engineer. They are not the civil engineers as well as they are not the legal advisors. At the same time, what I can do is real estate broker and CEO. Now, I'll get a list of people who are the brokers as well as they are the CEO of a company, right? So this is how you can make a list of all the people in your industry. And this is what you need to figure out on your own. When you play out with the right Boolean operators, that is when it helps you out, right? But now when you went on to chat gpt, ठीक है, तो chat gpt ने ना हमें यहाँ पे एक बहुत बड़ा this they have given which is a very big string. Now what will happen? Parikshit, no, you don't need any sales navigator for this type of search. I am using a free LinkedIn account. ठीक है. Shilip says how to start conversation with the prospect that feeds them connectivity and pitch them correctly so that they get converted. I'm gonna come to this question in the next 30 minutes, so give me just some more time. Okay. Now, when you don't know how to create Boolean operators, even ChatGPT helps you to create this list. In this case, what you have to do when you copy this particular string and when you go on LinkedIn, it might be possible that you will not see any result. You see, it says that like there are no results found. What does this mean? This means that like the string that we copied does not have the results on LinkedIn. No, it's not possible. The reason why it is showing no results found because we are using a free account, and in the free account, LinkedIn does not give you results when you are using a free account and when you are using a very long string. So what you have to do, you have to make this string very small. So when you have a small string, so for example, like what is my string right now? So let me just open the Google Docs. So this is the string that I have right now, right? I'm just going to increase its size so that everybody can read it. Oh, it's quite big. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to make it a little short so that like we start getting the results. So real estate or realtor or broker or property consultant or real estate agent, ठीक है? तो इसको तो यहाँ पे बंद कर देते हैं. That's it. And founder or owner, ठीक है, इसको हम यहाँ पे क्लोज कर देते हैं. That's it. Not architect or civil engineer or intern or HR or recruiter. Okay, so let's just end it at this one. Now, let's see अब results आते हैं क्या? Okay, it is still saying that no, I can't show you the results. तो अब एक काम करते हैं, दोबारा से इसको short करते हैं. So this time, let's remove this one. Let's see what happens next. I believe so that this time we will get the results. Yes, we got it. So this time we got the results. So the only reason that why you didn't get the result with this chat GPT string is that like it was quite long and LinkedIn does not show you the results on a free account. But when you are using LinkedIn Sales Navigator, even this long string will work for you. So this long string will work on the LinkedIn Sales Navigator, but not work on the free account. So if you are using the LinkedIn free accounts, then just make your string shorter, and then it will start working for you. Now I have one more tool for this, and the tool name is LinkedIn Boolean Search. So just search on Google and then you will find this tool. And then what you can do is like you can just use this tool to create your LinkedIn Boolean searches and how it will work. So it asks you a few questions so that it can prepare the list for you. For example, what titles you want to include. I want to have a list of people who are the CEO and who are the founders. But what titles you want to exclude? I don't want people who are the salesperson. So I don't want if somebody has mentioned sales. Do you want to include any company? No, I don't want to include any company right now, and I don't want to exclude any company either. Okay. Any keyword that you want to include? Yes. I want a list of people who are into real estate. Or let's say who are into investment. Do you want to remove any keyword? Let's say I don't want consultants. Because I don't want to sell my services to the people who are selling the investment service. So I don't want to include those keywords. That is why I just remove them, consultants and also service. So now on the basis of the filters that you have provided, you will get a string below. Just copy this string, go back to LinkedIn and just hit enter. Now, here's a list on the basis of the filters that you provided inside this tool. So if you don't know how to create Boolean searches yourself, you can also take help of this LinkedIn Boolean search tool. And on the basis of the string that you will get, just copy the string, go back to LinkedIn, and then just paste it. And then you will get a list of all the prospects according to the filters that you have provided or that you have applied. So how many of you like this strategy to find your prospect list? If you liked it, just type good. Awesome. Saket says awesome. Rachna says good. Arman says I liked. Uh, your name is Asmi says yes. Arun good. Ritika amazing. Adityan good. Thanks guys. Thanks everyone. Okay, perfect. The reason why I'm asking all these questions to you is that I wanted to have your feedback so that like I get it that we are spending huge amount of time and then we don't waste it, right? Uh, we have to do outbound. Yes, yeah. Obviously, this is what I told you about outbound right now. Obviously, I didn't cover the inbound. I'm gonna cover it the next time, or like in this one. Sheikh, yes, I'm receiving your messages. Saket, I'll definitely cover how to find people based on interest. Okay. The next question that I want to ask you is, uh, Okay. The next question that I want to ask every one of you is, wait. नहीं यार इसमें कहाँ चला गया? Okay. What's your approach? How often do you post? Okay, so this is the next question on your screen now. How often do you post or engage with content on LinkedIn? Okay, thank you everyone who are participating in this poll as well. So 50% people are saying they post regularly. 10% people are saying they only comment but don't post. 10% people says that they only scroll. 10% people are saying they want to post but they are shy. And 20% people are saying I don't know what happens with posting content on LinkedIn, hence I don't post. Okay, cool. So I've got 70% participation again. And again, I'm reminding you guys, the people who are participating only they will get some surprises from my side at the end of the workshop. The people who are not participating, they won't get it because I get proper report from the Zoom, right? So I'm just ending the poll now. Okay. So my next question to you is, for the people who post on LinkedIn, this is for you. Are you struggling to get engagement on LinkedIn? Yes, I don't get likes on my post. I get likes from the same people every time, and it doesn't help me get inbound leads. My engagement is super cool. Okay, take 5 more seconds, and then I will end this poll also. 60% people have already voted on this poll. Okay, I'm just ending this now in next 3 seconds. And that's done. Okay, so now I can actually share this result with all of you. So you can see that 41% people said that yes, I don't get likes on my post. 56% people said I get likes from the same people every time and it doesn't help me to get inbound leads. So most of you are facing this problem where you post but you don't get inbound leads. And today I'm gonna tell you one very strange thing that will actually blow your mind, and you will be shocked to know this. And you'll be shocked to know this, that on LinkedIn, you don't need likes. On LinkedIn, you don't need comments. If you are serious about getting high ticket clients, then guys, you don't need any engagement. I know this is shocking for you, but this is the absolute truth. And I'm gonna show it right now. So let me just share my screen again. I know many of you are thinking that oh Rohan, what are you talking about? How can you say this thing? Let me just prove this first. Because whenever I say anything, I have proper proper things to prove that part. So what is that? That is basically, so I what happened was when I talked to this guy Sukesh Kumar Tedla, right? And when he sent me this message, when he sent me this message, seems like you got a good experience running campaigns and getting the brand out. I was wondering if you would be open for a call to discuss potential synergies and exploring opportunities. And I was like, he didn't like any of my posts, he didn't engage with any of my posts, then how he got to know about my content? And he was not the only one who sent me message after not engaging with my content. All the screenshots that I showed you of Anoop, right? Let me just remind you the profiles again of this person Anoop, right? And then this person Reese, and then this person Joao. All these persons have one thing in common, that every one of them sent me a message first. I was not the first one to send them a message, but none of them engaged with my content. But every one of them appreciated my content strategy, appreciated my knowledge. What does that mean? That means that like somewhere or other, they saw my content, but they did not engage. And I was like, why? Why this is happening? Then to find out this answer, I went on to my profile. Then I went to my post and activity section. Okay. After that, what I did, I just scrolled down and then, for example, I opened any random post and then I clicked on view analytics part. Many of you ignored this analytics part. Then what I did, I just clicked on show all, and over here, LinkedIn shows you that if your post has got 800 impressions, then out of 800 impressions, how many impressions came from your TG? Yes, LinkedIn shows you this data. So when I checked it, I saw 6% people were the founders who viewed my content, who engaged with my content. By engaging, it doesn't mean like, comment, or share. By engaging, it also means that they read your content. So 7% people are the founders who read my content. Co-founders were 3% people. That means 10% of the impressions that I got on my LinkedIn post was from these two categories, which are founders and co-founders. And this is what I'm serving. I'm actually selling my services to these people. And if these people are not viewing my content, what does that mean? That means that like my content is consumed by a different set of audience. For example, in this case, 2% content is consumed by marketing specialists. And do you think that if I'm an agency owner, do you think I will be serving to marketing specialists? No. I'm not selling my services to the marketing people. Because I know whenever I will go on a call with these marketing people, what they will say me, they will only say me one thing, that Rohan, I want to discuss it with my senior member in my company and then I will get back to you. And guys, just imagine the 60 minutes that I have spent with this marketing specialist person, it all went in vain. Why? So just to explain you this part, let's say he's a marketing person, okay? And then this is me. Now I explained him all the process in the 60 minutes. So I explained him all the process in the 60 minutes, right? He's a marketing person, he's a marketer, and this is me, Rohan. Now, at the end of the call, what this person said that Rohan, I want to discuss it with my team and then I'll come back to you. And then I'll like, oh, why did I waste my 60 minutes? The reason behind this is that because when he go back, okay, when he go back and talk to a senior person in his team, he will only explain this stuff in maximum 5 minutes. In only 5 minutes, he's gonna explain whatever we discussed in those 60 minutes. Do you think that he will be able to pass on the exact information that I explained in the 60 minutes to the senior person or in their team in just 5 minutes? No, that is not possible. And that is not gonna happen. So instead of doing it, why I'm dealing with this person? Why not I am dealing with this person directly? If I will spend my 60 minutes with this person, don't you think that like I will be able to close more sales? That is why I am targeting founders and co-founders so that whenever I write something, it get consumed by the right people and not by the wrong set of people. And over here, you can see that there are the people, the top two categories are my right TG, but the last two categories are not my TG and they are hampering my reach. So the first thing that I always do is just to tell LinkedIn that whom I want to serve. You know what? How LinkedIn algorithms identifies that which audience you want to serve. Do you want to serve founder? Do you want to serve co-founders? Do you want to serve a marketer? How will LinkedIn algorithm will get to know? Just by posting content? No. Just by optimizing your profile? No. Then how will LinkedIn get to know that भाई इस बंदे की ऑडियंस है ही नहीं, इसकी ऑडियंस है co-founders and founders. और लिंक्डइन आपके कंटेंट को दिखा रहा है मार्केटिंग स्पेशलिस्ट को, लिंक्डइन इज शोइंग योर कंटेंट टू डिजिटल मार्केटिंग एग्जीक्यूटिव. So how will you tell LinkedIn that who is your target audience? I have various methods to tell LinkedIn that who is my target audience. So I'm going to tell you each and every method one by one. ठीक है. तो पहले एक बार आपके कुछ कमेंट्स पढ़ लेता हूँ. नहीं, बाय विजिटिंग देयर प्रोफाइल्स नहीं, ऐसा लिंक्डइन को कभी पता नहीं लगेगा. इवन इफ यू विजिट योर टारगेट ऑडियंस प्रोफाइल, लिंक्डइन विल नेवर गेट टू नो दैट दे आर योर टारगेट ऑडियंस. No, even not by engaging with their content. Obviously, in some ways, yes, but not every time. रचना, इन सेटिंग्स में कोई ऑप्शन नहीं है. ठीक है, सेटिंग्स में देयर आर नो ऑप्शंस. ऋषभ जैन, कीवर्ड्स एंड कैप्शन, कैप्शन कहाँ है यहाँ पर? Where is the caption part? If you are saying keywords in profile, Ritika, how will you write down CEO in your profile that LinkedIn, this is my target audience CEO? नहीं. Anukant and Vinay, hashtags does not work on LinkedIn. No, Rachna, no, no hashtags. Don't use hashtags on LinkedIn. You don't need it. Mohit, yes. Connections is one of the method through which you tell your LinkedIn bot that whom you want to target. But at the same time, LinkedIn still pushes your content to the wrong set of audience. So पहले ये सीखते हैं कि if LinkedIn is pushing your content to the wrong set of audience, then how to stop that immediately. So I always spend around 1 to 2 hours every month, not every week, every month, just to identify if LinkedIn is showing my content to the wrong people, then I have to stop it. And how do I do that? No. Stop following wrong TG, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. Removing the wrong set, yes. I'm gonna tell you now how. Just अब I got to know that LinkedIn was pushing my content to the digital marketing executives. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna do search on LinkedIn again. ठीक है? How many of you understand first degree, second degree, and third degree connections on LinkedIn? I hope सबको आता होगा ये first degree, second degree, and third degree connections. Is there anyone who does not understand what are first degree, second degree, and third degree connections? Okay, there are people who does not understand, so let me just explain them quickly. अरमान says no, Vinay says no. ठीक है, guys मैं बता देता हूँ. Whenever you search on LinkedIn, ठीक है, आप किसी भी प्रोफाइल को अगर देखते हो, so beside to every profile name, जैसे यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है माधव मिस्ट्री, so beside to every profile name there is always written first degree, second degree और third degree. ठीक है, जैसे माधव के यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है सेकंड डिग्री, एंड देन ईशान के भी लिखा हुआ है सेकंड डिग्री, संस्कार में लिखा हुआ है सेकंड डिग्री, यहाँ पे भी अमन में लिखा हुआ है सेकंड डिग्री. लेट मी जस्ट फाइंड सम थर्ड डिग्री पीपल. चलो मैं सर्च ही कर लेता हूँ यार. यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है जेक स्टेनर फर्स्ट डिग्री. अब इसका मतलब क्या है? पहले तो मैं आपको बताता हूँ सेकंड डिग्री फर्स्ट डिग्री क्या होता है. फर्स्ट डिग्री आर दोज पीपल विद whom आई एम डायरेक्टली कनेक्टेड ऑन लिंक्डइन. ठीक है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इफ आई जस्ट गो इन माई कनेक्शंस पार्ट, can you see all these people? All these people are my first degree connection. So if I just open this Chehal Tyagi profile, you see beside to Chehal Tyagi, it has been written first degree. Now, what does this mean? Chahal and me are directly connected on LinkedIn. That is why she is my first degree connection. You see that there is no there is no add connection option. There is a remove connection option. What does that mean? That means that like I am directly connected to Chahal on LinkedIn. So when you are connected with someone on LinkedIn, they become your first degree connection. But what are second and third degree? Second and third degree connection means degree connection means when you are not connected on LinkedIn, plus you have something in common between you and the other person. So I have this Alessandro in common, Deepti Shankari in common, and then two other people are also common. So these four people are mutual connections between me and Madhav, and that is why Madhav is my second degree connection. But when you go to a third degree connection, so for example, this Sagar Gupta. So in Sagar Gupta's case, you will see that I have nothing in common between him and me, right? So this Sagar Gupta is my third degree connection because I have nothing in common. There are no mutual connections. So when there are no mutual connections, it becomes your third degree. When there are mutual connections, it becomes your second degree, like Madhav Mystery. ठीक है. अब when you know your first degree connections, आपको करना क्या है? So you have to come to your my network part. ठीक है. After that, you have to click on connections, and then you have to click on search with filters. Now you will see at the top यू आर गेटिंग अ लिस्ट ऑफ ऑल द पीपल हु आर योर फर्स्ट डिग्री कनेक्शंस, ठीक है। अब जैसे मेरे में लिंक्डइन में प्रॉब्लम आ रही है, आई एम नॉट श्योर ये लिंक्डइन प्रॉब्लम क्यों कर रहा है, बट ये मुझे प्रॉब्लम बहुत टाइम से आ रही है, तो मैं एक काम करता हूँ। नाउ आई गो बैक टू डिफरेंट लिंक्डइन अकाउंट जो मैं पहले यूज कर रहा था। ओवर हियर अगेन द सेम थिंग, गो टू योर माई नेटवर्क, देन क्लिक ऑन कनेक्शंस, click on search with filters. Now you will get a list of all the people with whom you are connected on LinkedIn. As you can see that the first degree is connected. Now, what I want to do, I want to exclude people who are the digital marketing executive in my list so that LinkedIn will stop pushing my content to all those people. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to search digital marketing executive. You see, all these people are digital marketing executive and they are my first degree connections. And due to these people, LinkedIn is pushing my content to these target audience. And since they are not my target audience, but LinkedIn doesn't know this thing, LinkedIn thinks that like if you are connected with these people on LinkedIn, that means that like you want to showcase them what you are doing. And this is the reason why LinkedIn pushes your content to these people also. So what you have to do, if you don't know these people and you are just randomly connected, just open their profile and just simply remove them. So I'll just open the profile of Akshita and then I'll just simply remove them. But before removing it, I'll just check it out whether she was a CEO of any company or not. No, she was not the CEO. She was not the founder, right? So I won't be selling my services to her because she can't take up the decision on the behalf of her company. So I'm just gonna do remove connection. That's it. Now she has been removed from my first degree connection list. And next time, whenever LinkedIn will start pushing my content, uh, whenever I write content and start posting it, so LinkedIn will see and LinkedIn will stop pushing my content to digital marketing executive. Why? Because I have removed all the connections who were digital marketing executive in my list. This way, LinkedIn algo will get to know that you do not want to serve this type of category, and hence LinkedIn will stop pushing your content to these people. So just spend 1 hour or maybe 2 hours every single month at the end of the month just to clean up your connection profile. That's it. Because this is very important because every one of us is writing content, but we are not getting inbound leads. The reason is that like LinkedIn is pushing your content to the wrong set of people. Okay. Okay, so Pushpinder is saying, how will LinkedIn know who is your TG? Pushpinder, I just told you one of the method through which LinkedIn will get to know. देखो, हर बार ना ये चीज नहीं होती है कि हमें किसको सर्व करना है. Sometimes you also have to tell that आपको किसको सर्व नहीं करना. So right now, I just told you a method through which LinkedIn will get to know to which category it should not be pushing your content. So when you will tell LinkedIn that मुझे इस category को serve नहीं करना, LinkedIn will stop pushing your content to the same category people. And that is how you are refining your impressions. ठीक है? Saket, does that mean we should not connect with digital marketing executives if they are not our TG? Saket, obviously yes. If see, आप किसी से LinkedIn पे connect क्यों करते हो? Because you think that like you will have a deal with them some way or the other or in the future. If you are not doing anything with them, why they are even in your connection list? Just remove them, na? Because you are not even talking to them, you don't even know them. Then what they're doing inside your LinkedIn profile, just wasting up your time, and LinkedIn is trying to push your content to all those people. So you're just burning your time, burning your post, burning your energy. So just stop connecting to all those people with whom you think that like they can't give you business in the future. But sometimes we also do barter deals, right? जहाँ पे हम विदाउट मनी हम डील्स करते हैं, तो वहां पे डेफिनेटली यू हैव टू बी कनेक्टेड विद द मार्केटर, बिकॉज सीईओ बाटर डील्स नहीं करता, मार्केटर बाटर डील्स करता है. इन दोस केसेस यू नीड टू बी कनेक्टेड विद दोस पीपल. सो अगेन यू हैव टू आइडेंटिफाई योर टीजी एंड देन यू हैव टू आइडेंटिफाई कि भाई मेरे को किसको अपनी लिस्ट में रखना है और किसको अपनी लिस्ट में नहीं रखना. अरमान, आई वुड सजेस्ट यू मैक्सिमम 15. डोंट गो बियॉन्ड दिस लिमिट. ठीक है. Mohit says also it matters if the founder is active on LinkedIn. Sending the connection request to dead profiles also does not make sense. Yes, true. If you are connecting with the people who are not active on LinkedIn, it doesn't make sense. But that doesn't mean if they are not posting content, that doesn't mean they are not active on LinkedIn. It might also be possible that like they are keeping an eye on their LinkedIn account, but they don't have time to post content. ठीक है? Now, what is the next step? The next step is the first step is to remove all the people who are viewing your content and they are not your TG. So this is the first step that you have to do. Then the next step that you have to do is just look at the other factors. Company size. If you're an agency or if you're a freelancer, do you think you will be able to solve the problem of this company or this company? No, because this company के पास 10,000 plus employees हैं. Do you think they can't afford to have a in-house marketing team? Obviously, they can, right? And the companies which have 1,000 plus employees, again, they can also have this in-house marketing team. So why are you showing your content to these people? Again, filter down on the basis of the company size and then find it out which are these people who are inside your list, who are coming from this company background. So when you identify these prospects, these people, just remove them because they will not help you close any sales. Okay. So company size matters a lot. That is what the first preference that I always give is to the job title. The second preference that I give is to the location. If your location is UK, USA, Germany, then make sure that you are getting impressions from those countries only. Okay, right now, my impressions are coming from the Greater Delhi, from the Bengaluru, from the Mumbai. The reason is that I have started a new venture, a new startup, which is GH Camps. So every one of you who are on this session right now, every one of you have signed up on this landing page. And that is why you all are here today. And my target audience has been changed now. So my target audience is all of you people, and all of you are from India. And that is why I have got this location primarily Greater Delhi area, Greater Bengaluru area, and Mumbai. So I'm completely okay. But when I was not running GH camps, I was getting all the impressions from USA, from UK, from UAE, and from other countries out there because those were my target audience. ठीक है. उसके बाद इंडस्ट्री, विद इंडस्ट्री वांट टू सर्व इन. अगर आप SaaS इंडस्ट्री को सर्वाइव प्रोवाइड कर रहे हो तो गिव गिव मतलब मेक श्योर कि यहाँ पे SaaS यहाँ पे शो हो रहा हो. अगर आप रियल एस्टेट प्रोवाइड कर रहे हो तो मेक श्योर यहाँ पे रियल एस्टेट शो हो रहा हो एंड समथिंग लाइक दिस. फिर लुक एट विद एट व्हाट लेवल यू आर कनेक्टेड विद द पीपल. लाइक आप सीनियर लेवल के साथ, कितने सीनियर लेवल लोगों के साथ आप कनेक्टेड हो, कितने एंट्री लेवल लोगों के साथ आप कनेक्टेड हो, कितने ओनर्स के साथ आप कनेक्टेड हो, कितने डायरेक्टर्स के साथ कनेक्टेड हो. अब मेरी प्रोफाइल में इस समय देर आर मोर एंट्री पीपल. 20% पीपल आर एंट्री पीपल. I'm completely okay because GH camps is made for everyone. So I need to have a list of people who are just starting their career, and that is why I also have this entry level people. Okay. So this is how whenever you post content, always keep an eye कि LinkedIn आपके किस set of audience को आपका content show कर रहा है. And if LinkedIn is showing your content to the wrong set of audience, just take a pause and remove all the unwanted people from your profile. And once you do that, your LinkedIn analytics will get improved, and hence LinkedIn will start showing your content to the right set of people. ठीक है. अब एक काम करते हैं. How to create content that US or UK people see? Should you post on company page or employer profile? शिवम देखो, मैं स्पीड इसलिए नहीं ले रहा क्योंकि there are some people who doesn't understand so many factors. So that is why I'm going little slow. Now I can do one more thing, guys. If anybody wants to speak, I can give you the permission. So you can raise your hand and then I can give you the permission to unmute yourself. शुभम, मंजुनाथ, शेख, साकेत, आदित्यान. रुको, सबको तो नहीं दे पाऊंगा यार, एक एक करके देता हूँ पहले. शुभम, you can speak now. Hi शुभम, you can unmute yourself if you want to. ठीक है, शुभम is not speaking. Manjunath, you can also go ahead. Manjunath, do you want to say something? I can't hear you.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah. Hi, Manjunath.
Hi, good evening, sir. Sir, can we get the recordings of the sessions today or no?
The people who have purchased the recording, they will get it for sure.
Hello, hello. Am I well?
Yeah, Shubham, just give you a second.
Okay, sir.
Yes, Manjunath. Okay, that's
Okay, okay. And today, the meeting
sorry.
and the meeting also, I didn't get anything on the email, so I just joined. So
Yes. You will also get a calendar link to have a
to
one-on-one
share
call.
the materials. So how are you going to share that? Like, okay.
I lost you.
So what I'm asking is, I think you're going to provide some materials, right, after the session?
Yes, definitely. I'll provide it. So I have all the data, and you will get it on your WhatsApp directly.
Okay, okay.
Yes. Okay. Yes, Shubham, tell me.
Okay,
यस
okay, sure.
सर मैं
Thank you, sir. Yeah.
शुरू से ये सोच रहा था कि ये मीटिंग रिकॉर्डेड है बट स्टिल इट्स लाइव इट्स ग्रेट सर और हेलो
Yeah. Go ahead.
काफी काफी अच्छा जा रहा है मीटिंग सर आप कंटिन्यू करिए मैं
ठीक है.
लास्ट में कुछ क्वेश्चन होगा मैं
Thank you, guys. Anybody wants to ask something
मेरे को
different?
म्यूट कर दीजिए प्लीज
Pushpender, you want to ask something?
Yeah, am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible. Yes.
Yeah, thank you, Rohan. I just wanted to understand this the target audience thing by which you're shown just by analytics. I understand that this fact that not exactly everyone that you connect is your target audience,
True.
but LinkedIn understands this that everyone that you're getting connected is technically your target audience, right?
Yeah.
So, okay. So do I need to specifically connect with those who happen to be my target audience so that in future LinkedIn shows my content to those people only?
Okay. So what happens is that when you connect with let's say you connected with 100 people last week. Okay. What LinkedIn will
Hmm.
try to do is like just to make you viral, LinkedIn will try to push your content to the recently connected people. And what let us assume that like these are the people who doesn't understand marketing, but you write about marketing. So what will happen? They will not engage with your content. Hence, LinkedIn will assume that your content is not up to the mark, and that is why your first degree connections are not engaging with it. Hence, LinkedIn will stop pushing your content to wider audience. So it's always recommended to only connect with the right people on LinkedIn so that you are just informing your LinkedIn algorithm that these are the people that I want to target and show my content to only these people.
And how does this work on the company page?
So on LinkedIn, I don't know if you have heard of this company called Clay.
Clint.
This let me just go back. Clay, and then this company called Cold IQ. Let me just bring it up. So
Okay.
this Clay company is companies, yes. So this is the Clay company, okay, and one of the company is Cold IQ. Let me just bring that up as well. Cold IQ. This company. So why I'm talking about these two companies is that they have a case study where they have written down very publicly that on LinkedIn, the reach of the company pages are dead. LinkedIn pushes the personal profile content more.
Okay.
So if
Okay.
you're just a startup and you are thinking to have a brand on LinkedIn, then try to do it with your personal profile because that is how people starts interacting with you. And the main reason is that LinkedIn does not push the content of brand of the company page, but it pushes the content of the personal profile. So what you
Okay.
can do is like post the content with your company page and then reshare it by sharing your views through your personal profile, and that is how your company will get more impressions.
Understood. Thank you so much.
Okay, perfect. Now the next thing is, guys, that every one of you are asking, and then where I started is that why engagement on LinkedIn does not matter. ठीक है उसका रीजन क्या है? So as I told you that when I was talking to these people, so what happened was like they just sent me a message, but I didn't see them engaging with my content, and that is when I realized that something is fishy. So I asked all of these CEOs that like why didn't you engage? So they, you know what they told me? They told me that Rohan, what happens is, for example, now look at this, yeah. Now look at this, Vivek Sharma. He is my second degree connection. That means that like I'm not connected with him. When I'm not connected with this person, why his post is coming in my home feed? The reason is Shivam Bansal, who is my first degree connection. Ironically and strategically, Vivek Sharma post should not be inside my home feed of LinkedIn. Reason, I'm not connected with him. But still, Vivek Sharma post is coming inside my profile. So what is happening? LinkedIn is showing me the content of those people where my first degree connections are engaging. So if Shivam Bansal, who is my first degree connection, if he has engaged in any format, whether in the format of whether in by commenting or whether by liking, LinkedIn will show me his engagement on my profile. What does that mean for a CEO? That means that CEO is leaking their secrets. How? Now, what happens is that, let's say I'm a very good marketer, okay, and I do performance marketing, okay, and I bring extraordinary results for the big companies. And then I'm running my own agency, and then you're talking to one of the CEO, he's one of your friend, and then you just asked him that ABC, I want to hire a marketer guy. Do you know anyone? And then what you will be like as a CEO, what they will reply? You know what? I know a guy, but he's quite busy. He's already serving us, so I can't share you their information. And you will be like, oh, ठीक है. You went to their profile and then you see that ऐसा तो कोई person ही नहीं दिख रहा जो performance marketing में इस company के लिए काम करो, because it's an agency. So what happens next is, if the CEO engages with my content, then as a competitor, you will get to know all my secrets. That who am I working with whom I'm engaging. If I'm engaging, that means that I trust that person. And that is how my secrets as a CEO will get revealed to my competitors. And this is the biggest reason why CEO does not engage on LinkedIn, but they read your content, they keep you in their mind, and they ask you for your services when they need it inside their company. ठीक है, इसको प्रूफ करने के लिए मैंने क्या किया, एक तो आई टॉक टू ऑल दीज 6 people. So they told me very upfront that Rohan, yes, this is the main reason. The next thing what I did was, so I talked to this person called Ikedici. This person is based out of Nigeria, but he's been working with a US based companies. Right now, he is working as a product marketing manager for PriceScout, which is based out of United States for the past 1 year, 2 months. ठीक है. Prior to this, he was a fractional CMO at Dallas, Texas, United States for the past 1 year, 7 months. So what I asked him 2 questions. Okay. And what were those 2 questions? Let me just show you immediately. So these were the 2 questions. Have you seen any improvement in the form of engagement by posting short video content? क्योंकि उस समय LinkedIn were experimenting the short video content. So I was confused whether I should be trying this on my own profile or not. Second thing that I asked was, have you started getting more inbound leads, or is it only brings engagement with vanity metrics? So just read his reply. Engagement has spiked since I began this short video content strategy. So I got my answer. So I was confused. I was in dilemma, but after his answer, I got clarity. And then the second thing that I I asked, and what he answered, yes, I have been getting more inbound leads. However, I still get vanity metrics every now and then. Overall, I have found out that oftentimes the people who are interested in your offer will hardly engage with your post. They will rather come right away to your DM. And this I already knew, because when I talked to the different CEOs, I already asked them, and this is what they replied. And even Ikedici replied the same thing. So this, I got confirmation with so many people that yes, this is a normal activity on LinkedIn where CEOs does not engage, but they read you, they read your post, they consume your content, but they don't engage. So even if my posts are getting 0 likes, I'm still happy. Why? Because I can always go back. I can always check the impressions that I'm getting from which type of audience. So if you look at the impressions that I have got, these impressions founder, and if you look at the likes that I have got on these, on this 26 likes, none of them were from the CEO. None of them were, there was no CEO who liked it. All of them are the students. But LinkedIn says that I have got 7% impressions from the founders. And that is why I'm still happy even if I'm get 0 likes, because I don't want to be an influencer on LinkedIn. My ultimate goal on LinkedIn is to acquire high ticket clients and not to acquire likes from the high ticket people, because all I want is money. And money comes not with liking your post or commenting your post. Money comes when they actually start talking to you. And that is what I am focusing at. So I hope everybody got this answer. And I know this was out of the blue moon, but if you are shocked, just type shock, guys. And if you are also satisfied, then maybe you can type shock and true. So you can type shock and true so that I get to know that, okay, everybody have understood what I just explained. Okay, thanks everyone. Shocked and true. Okay, that's great. So see, whenever I try to go against the world, I should have a proper reason to support that. Some people are saying not a surprise is a basic human psychology to not engage when you are senior. Yeah, you can also consider that part. Okay, so Saket asked how to create content that US or UK people see. Vinay asked, but if you're not getting engagement, then why would LinkedIn will push your content and then how will your post will reach to the maximum people? Here I'm talking about founder and CEO. यार देखो, the first thing is जब when you are getting likes from the people, ठीक है? अब इसको समझते हैं. So let's just delete it. Now what I'm gonna do is quickly I'm gonna just make some circles, ठीक है? और अब मैं यहाँ पे बना देता हूँ कुछ स्क्वायर. Done. और एक सर्कल इन द सेंटर जस्ट टू एक्सप्लेन दिस स्टफ. इसका कलर चेंज करके लेट मी डू इट विद रेड एंड देन लेट मी डू इट विद दिस सर्कल. या ठीक है. नाउ कंसिडर दिस एज माय प्रोफाइल. ठीक है. उसके बाद ऑल दीज पीपल जिसको मैं ग्रीन से मार्क कर रहा हूं, दे आर माय फर्स्ट डिग्री कनेक्शंस. ठीक है, दे आर माय फर्स्ट डिग्री कनेक्शंस. अब इसमें से दिस इज बेसिकली यहां पे लिखे थे सीईओ, तो ही ये हो गया सीईओ. ये हो गया एक डिजिटल मार्केटर, तो इसके लिए राइट करते थे डीएम. एंड इनके लिए भी राइट कर देते हैं डीएम. और इनके लिए भी लिख देते हैं टीएम. और ये जो लोग हैं जो मैंने अभी स्क्वायर में बनाए हैं, इनके लिए कलर चेंज कर लेते हैं एंड लेट्स पिंक. ये जो लोग हैं ये मेरे साथ कनेक्टेड नहीं है स्क्वायर वाले. दीज पीपल आर कनेक्टेड विद, ये सीईओ से कनेक्टेड है, ये डिजिटल मार्केटर से कनेक्टेड है, ये डिजिटल मार्केटर से कनेक्टेड है. ठीक है, और ये डिजिटल मार्केटर से कनेक्टेड है. अब होगा क्या? whenever someone with engage with my content, ठीक है, सपोज करो इस डिजिटल मार्केटिंग ने मेरे कंटेंट के साथ एंगेज किया, तब इसने मेरे कंटेंट के साथ एंगेज किया, व्हाट लिंक्डइन विल डू, लिंक्डइन विल पुश माय कंटेंट टू दिस पर्सन. अब एक डिजिटल मार्केटर का फ्रेंड भी तो डिजिटल मार्केटर ही होगा मोस्ट ऑफ द केसेस में. ठीक है, एक डिजिटल मार्केटर फ्रेंड एक डिजिटल मार्केटर ही होगा, यहाँ पे भी डिजिटल मार्केटर ही होगा, यहाँ पर भी डिजिटल मार्केटर ही होगा. राइट. सो अब लिंक्डइन क्या कर रहा है, मेरा कंटेंट बात जैसे जैसे ये लोग डिजिटल मार्केटर मेरे कंटेंट के साथ एंगेज कर रहे हैं, सो लिंक्डइन इज पुशिंग माय कंटेंट. सॉरी, लिंक्डइन इज पुशिंग माय कंटेंट टू देयर फ्रेंड्स हु आर आल्सो द डिजिटल मार्केटर्स. ठीक है. सो माय कंटेंट शुड बी रीचिंग टू अ सीईओ, बट सीईओ तो मेरे कंटेंट के साथ एंगेज ही नहीं कर रहा ना. और सीईओ के फ्रेंड्स कौन होंगे? सीईओ के फ्रेंड्स भी सीईओ होंगे. सीईओ मेरे कंटेंट के साथ एंगेज नहीं कर रहा, लाइक कमेंट शेयर नहीं कर रहा था, इसलिए लिंक्डइन मेरा कंटेंट जो है वो इस सीईओ को पुश ही नहीं कर रहा. यहाँ पे मेरा कंटेंट पुश ही नहीं हो रहा. मेरा कंटेंट कहाँ पे पुश हो रहा है? टू ऑल द डिजिटल मार्केटर्स. इनको पुश हो रहा है, इनको पुश हो रहा है, इनको पुश हो रहा है. व्हाई? बिकॉज माय फर्स्ट डिग्री कनेक्शंस आर कनेक्टेड विद देम. And this is the main reason why LinkedIn is pushing my content to these DM people. And when this happens, your content gets wrong reach. So इसको ठीक करने के लिए what we have to do, we have to remove connections with all these people. हमें ये लोग नहीं चाहिए. We have to remove our connections with these people. And when you do this, LinkedIn will stop showing your content to the digital marketers. तो अब आपका content इनके पास जाएगा ही नहीं. But now you might be wondering कि if my content is not going to these people and CEO is neither engaging with my content. Oops, ये क्या हुआ? Okay, sorry. And LinkedIn is no, CEO is not engaging with the content. Hence, this CEO will never get to know who am I, and my content will not reach to these people. So उसके लिए क्या करना है? उसके लिए what you have to do? You have to go again in your my people section, then the first degree, and just remove this part. Do not apply any filter. दोबारा से कर लेते हैं इसको. So go into people, click on the first degree. Click on the first degree, and then after that, just put down the filter in the title section, type CEO. Now you get all the list of the people who are the CEO from the location United States. So how many lists you have? You only have a list of 3 pages, and on every page there are by default 10 results. So how many CEOs I'm connected on LinkedIn? Approx 30, only 30 from USA. And do you think now LinkedIn will get to know that you want to connect it with the CEOs from USA because you only have 30 connections? So out of how many connections I have total? Let me just find it. So I have somewhere around 800 connections on this profile. And if I just divide 30 divided by 800, I don't have even 4% connection of my target audience, which is the USA CEO. I don't have them. Then how can you anticipate that LinkedIn will push your content to the CEOs of USA? It will not gonna push it. So what you have to do, you have to be connected from with the CEOs from USA. You have to increase the number. You have to increase the quantity. But always remember that they have to be the CEO. And when you do this, LinkedIn will get to know, because now you have done two activities. One, you remove the unwanted connections, you have removed them. Second, you are now increasing your connections in your domain only. And then now LinkedIn will get to know, okay, you don't want to be connected with these people. That means that they are not your TG. And since you have started increasing your connections, that means that now you want to be connected with these people. Hence, LinkedIn will start pushing your content to the right people at the right time. So I hope this answers your major query. Sheikh, no, you also have to remove connections. Removing just the followers part will not help you in making your profile more smoother. So you have to do it. Okay. Now the next part is mind maps. I want to ask every one of you, how many of you uses this method to outreach on LinkedIn, or to just to send a connection request, where you identify your TG, then you send them the connection request, then when they accept it, your connection request, you send them a big salesy message, and then you wait to close sale. You anticipate कि sale हो जाएगी, sale हो जाएगी, sale हो जाएगी, sale हो जाएगी, but all you get is ghosting, where other person does not reply to your messages. How many of you are using this method and facing this problem? So there are many people who are saying that yes, they face this problem. Shriya, what do you do? Because you mentioned nopes. And Yesha, the moment you said waiting to know more about LinkedIn inbound, whatever I'm talking right now, it's a mix of inbound and outbound. When you remove unwanted connections and when you start making connections in your niche, that is what basically you are doing inbound part, because you are not outreaching them. You are building also the trust. Obviously, you have to build the trust with a funnel called this funnel. Let me just bring this funnel first. So when you're connected with the right person and when you want more inbound leads, so you have to use this funnel. And many of you have heard this funnel called tofu, mofu, and bofu. Okay? But most of you don't know how to use it. You just have heard it, but you don't know how to use it. And you have to combine this when you want inbound leads. So I'll tell you that how, by removing unwanted connections and connecting with the right people and without sending them a message, how you can increase your inbound leads with the help of this funnel called Tofu, Mofu, and Bofu. But whatever I have discussed in the last 60 minutes, in the last 90 minutes, it's a mix of inbound and outbound. So you have to connect the dots. Okay? But yes, I was discussing this part that you just identify your TG, you send them the connection request. Once they accept it, you send them a big salesy message, and then you anticipate to close sales. How many of you are doing this activity? Okay. Building a connection by sending a hyper-personalized invite, messaging about their product, goods and bads, basically motivation and build credibility. Then after building some credibility, tell me how can I help them with increasing their leads or improving their impressions. Okay. So Shia, you are doing, I would say 60-70% right work. Okay. But the people who are doing this activity, this is for them. So every one of you are doing a very, very major mistake, that you are selling in your first message. Don't do it. Never sell in your first message. But अब सेल नहीं करना तो सेल कैसे आएगी? उसके लिए ना एक $500 साइकोलॉजी का रूल है हमारे पास, ठीक है? वो रूल क्या है? लेट मी जस्ट ब्रिंग दैट अप. मैं जस्ट 2 सेकेंड्स के लिए रिकॉर्डिंग शेयर कर रहा हूँ, जस्ट टू शेयर दिस पार्ट. ओह, ठीक है. Let me share my screen again. Yeah, now. So हमारे पास एक रूल है, ठीक है? What is that rule? That rule is basically you have to identify कि आपकी सर्विस क्या $500 से लेस है, और is it more than your $500? ठीक है? When your services is less than $500, then you can take the direct approach. But when your service is more than the $500, then you have to take the trust building approach. In the direct approach, again, how do you send messages to your people? There is a proper system that you need to learn. And when you are building the trust to sell your $2,000 service, $5,000 service, you have to follow a sequence through which you can get a sale. Most of the time, you might have heard from your prospect that, no, I am not interested in your service. Or maybe they have said, we don't have a budget. Or maybe, no, we don't need it right now. And what all of you have done in all those cases, you have just ignored their messages, and then you have just maybe acknowledged it. Okay, we will talk later on when you feel ready or when you have the budget. Don't you think that you actually left the money on the table because you actually spent huge time talking to those prospects, and you shared case studies, you shared a proposal, but when you shared the money, basically the invoice, that is when they said, oh no, Rohan, but you know what? I don't need your service because we can't afford it. Dude, we spent last 17 days talking to each other, and I spent my 17 days not only with you, but to convince you in buying my service. And now what you are saying me that I don't need your service? Is it like joke? But they are the client. I can't disrespect them. But at the same time, can't I convince them more? Because because if not me, then they will be buying the same service from my competitor. If not today, then maybe tomorrow, then maybe day after tomorrow, but they will be buying it. Then why not today and why not from me? Do I have to lower down my package? Obviously not. I'm not going to do that. But how will I convince it? There's a proper system for that you will be learning for sure. Okay, so I'll talk about it also. But coming back to this question where I told you that like अगर आप ये वाली activity कर रहे हो, stop doing it. क्योंकि you will never get a sale. ऐसा नहीं होने वाला. So in this case, you have to identify कि अगर आपकी सर्विस $500 से लेस है, then just sell it directly. But अगर आपकी सर्विस $500 से ज्यादा है, then you have to take a trust building approach. और उसके लिए I have this 9-step funnel. This 9-step funnel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. सो अभी हम इसके बारे में भी बात करेंगे कि ये 9-step funnel वर्क कैसे करती है और कैसे we have to use this funnel on every prospect. But the next thing that I want to ask you is that consider me as your client and you have to sell me your service. What is the message that you will send me on LinkedIn to sell me your service? Right now, use this Zoom chat box. So everyone, I request everyone to send me a message to sell me your service. Take 2 minutes, write a message to convince me to buy your service, because I'm going to tell you what you are doing wrong. If you will not share your messages with me, then I will never get to know that what you are doing wrong on LinkedIn and why people are not replying you. Or if you're facing this problem where you send them the message but they ghost you, so I'm going to tell you that why this is happening with you. So take 2 minutes, send me a message on this Zoom chat that how will you convince me to buy your service, consider me as your client. Okay? I'm just waiting, guys. I'm just gonna take a glass of water. So just give me just 2 minutes. Meanwhile, just do this activity. Don't go away because we have so many things to share today. Just give me just 2 minutes. Meanwhile, please do this activity because I will be doing this live. Okay. So I've got many messages. Let me just write down these messages and then I'm gonna show you exactly. I'm not gonna take their names, but I'm just gonna type these messages. ठीक है? ठीक है. I've got एक minute. So I'm sharing my screen. Let me just open Google Docs. This is the first message that I have got. This is the second message that I have got. So एक मिनट में पेज क्यों नहीं हो रहा यार? Copy. Okay, pasted. After that, this is the third message. ठीक है, this is the fourth message. This is the fifth message. This is the sixth message. ठीक है, उसके बाद ओके, आई थिंक इट्स डन. वन ला अभी तो नहीं यार, अभी तो बहुत सारे मैसेजेस पड़े. ठीक है सर, एक एक काम करते हैं यार, इतना ही ले लेते हैं क्योंकि ऑलमोस्ट सबके मैसेजेस सेम है. ठीक है. सो दीज आर द मैसेजेस दैट आई हैव गॉट सो फार. So now, what is the thing that we all are making mistakes, and the reason why we are not getting replies is the messages that you guys are using in almost all of the messages that I have received. एक बार मैं नंबरिंग दे देता हूँ. Message 1, message 2, message 3, message 4, message 5, message 6 and message 7. अब इन सब में ना एक ही सबसे बड़ी प्रॉब्लम है, एंड द प्रॉब्लम इज बेसिकली इफ यू कैन सी सम मैसेजेस आर वेरी लॉन्ग. ठीक है, जैसे मैसेज 2 और जो मैसेज 3 है दैट इज वेरी 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 लॉन्ग. मैसेज 4 इज ऑल्सो लॉन्ग. नहीं, मैसेज 3 इतना लॉन्ग नहीं है, बट हाँ, मैसेज 4 इज ऑल्सो लॉन्ग. ठीक है, बाकी जो मैसेजेस हैं दे आर क्वाइट शॉर्ट बट नॉट दैट दैट शॉर्ट. तो ये मीडियम साइज के है, बट सब में देयर इज वन प्रॉब्लम. व्हाट इज दैट प्रॉब्लम? तो फॉर एग्जाम्पल, अगर मैं ये बहुत छोटा वाला मैसेज लूं, ठीक है, और मैं ये कॉपी करके लिंक्डइन पर जाता हूँ, एंड देन व्हाट आई डू इज आई एम जस्ट गोना शेयर दिस विद वन ऑफ माय कलीग. ठीक है, और वहां पे जाकर के बस मैं ये वाला मैसेज शेयर कर देता हूँ. दैट्स इट. अब पता है होगा क्या? व्हाट विल हैपन नेक्स्ट? नाउ कंसिडर वंशिका एज अ सीईओ ऑफ अ बिग कंपनी, एंड बीइंग अ सीईओ, it's quite obvious that she might be receiving hundreds of messages every single day, and not just messages, but she also receiving connection request. So when she is receiving hundreds of messages every single day, what does that mean? That when you will send the or when you will send the message, it might be possible that it will get buried down under more messages. So just say if I just open the messaging part, it might possible that ki Vanchika ka message यहाँ पर पहुंच जाए. It is also possible, right? So how will you stand out from a fishy market or a crowded market? the one thing you would be asking कि रोहन, this is all about timing. इसमें तो हम कुछ नहीं कर सकते ना, obviously. We can't play, we can't do anything, right? But what one thing that we can do today to get more reply rate is by writing what is there in the message. What is that? What do I mean? Over here, can you see? Hi Rohan, my name is Rachna Verma and I am here. That's it. Now, if you are sending this message to Vanshika Gharkar from Rohan's profile, what she will see? Hi Vanshika, मेरे को टाइप ही करने दो एक बार. ठीक है? Now what she will see? Hi Vanshika, my name is Rohan Gulati and I am here. First thing, you don't need to mention your name again because it is quite obvious with your profile that a message has been came from Rohan Gulati, because at the top there is always a name. So you are just wasting your characters. The next thing is, I'm here to what? I don't know, why did you send me a message? That is not clear. And to make the things clear, just like you write subject line for your email, the same way you have to write down the message subject, the subject message basically, and how. So for example, this was my message. So what I'm gonna do, increase users organically in 47 days without paid ads. That's it. And then your message. Now, what will happen when you will send this message to Vanshika or to your prospect? Instead of seeing, hi Vanshika, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. She will just see one main subject, which is increase users organically in 47 days without paid ads. And now, even though she has received hundreds of messages in a single day, but your message is standing out from the fishy market, from the crowded market. Because over here, the main thing which has been highlighted is the biggest problem of your prospect, which is growing users by paid ads. But you are showing them that you grow users without paid ads. So it's all about like how you portray yourself. Obviously, I did not check out like what is inside this message, right? The only thing that I wanted to pay your attention is toward this subject message. When you have a clear subject message and when it aligns with the vision or the experience of your prospect, that is when it increases the chances of getting read by your prospect. So your problem is not your message. The problem is your positioning. The problem is your messaging. The problem is that you are not able to portray what that message contains. So you need to identify the activity of the CEO, that how they behaves on LinkedIn. Your looks promotional. I didn't get you, Rishabh. Rachana, you can always use video messages. Why not? You can. But अभी video messages का ना इतना मतलब मैंने response rate नहीं देखा. So that is what I'm still trying to check it out. Guys, your message looks promotional. Rishabh, okay. Everybody on LinkedIn wants to buy something because they have to, they have to grow their business. But nobody wants to be sold on LinkedIn. Okay? If I ask you this question to the people who are agreeing with Rishabh or even Rishabh, if I ask you, when you spend out time with your friends and one stranger suddenly comes in, what do? You stop talking about your private things, about your life, and then you start talking general things so that the other person whom you don't know who he is. So what do? You just don't share your secrets. And then you start talking general. Now, in the case of LinkedIn, what you are doing, this stranger is you this time, and CEO is curious to grow their business, which is his secret basically. Do you think that just after looking at your profile, they will just start talking to you on the random things that, hi Rohan, you have been in this space. Let's spend some time, a 50-minute call where I want to sell you something. And do you think that the CEO has time to take a call? Don't you think that CEO also has 24 hours in which he has to think about how to grow a company? He has to sit with a finance team. He has to sit with a legal team. He has to do internal team calls every day. And then he has to meet new investors. And then he has to spend time with friends and family. And in all those things, in all the busy schedule, he has to use LinkedIn. And on LinkedIn, now we are just saying that, you know what, Rohan, let's come on a 15-minute call and let's hang out. No, this is not going to work out. Even though we are trying to build a trust, but at what cost? Will that person will understand that why you are doing this thing? Everyone, every CEO knows what is the business or what is the mindset of the other person on LinkedIn to sell them something, but nobody wants to buy. They wants to buy, but nobody wants to be sold. So in all such cases, you have to be clear with your approach that why you are coming here, why you are sending me a message. Obviously, when you are writing down increase users organically in 47 days without paid ads, this things makes promotional that yes, I am trying to sell them something. But even they are very much clear about that if they spend time with Rohan, what is the outcome they will get. And obviously, to have a $2,000 deal, I have to build a trust and I will do it. But that is when the conversation will start happening, when I will get the first reply. Over here, the biggest problem is to get that first reply. Without the reply, how can I build a trust? How can I start talking to that person? And the person will not reply when he will not see their benefit. It's not about one way benefit, which is just your benefit. It's also about what is the benefit of your prospect if they spend time with you. And that is what I am showing it with my headline of the message. And it's completely okay. Even if it's on promotion, it's completely okay. Because when they will open the message over there, I am not selling them anything. I'm giving a free value, and then I'm closing a sale. I have different technique to close it. I've just shown you 10% of what I am doing right now to get more replies from my people, from my prospect, because the ultimate goal is to get that first reply. I hope this is more clear now. Uh, yes, Rishabh, now if you know more about them, it makes sense. But the message that you have sent me, where you have mentioned down, starting as fresh businessman seems difficult, Rohan. Now there is a selling message. There's a selling intent that I have started a business and you might have something to sell to me. And this is why you started this conversation. This is also a selling one. Even though I started a new business, that doesn't justify that I might be in some problem or you have done some of your research. So this is the same thing that you are telling me now and the thing that I have explained you 5 minutes back. Adityan, see, what you can do is like take help of ChatGPT, man. It gives you so many hook lines where you can go ahead and do it. I have many examples for this. But if I just keep on spending more time, then I will never be able to complete this class. So please excuse me with that, but definitely you can ask me in the community on WhatsApp and I'll try to answer over there. So you will get your answers. Okay? Okay, guys. Now moving on to the next part. Which is okay यार मैंने अभी तक तो आपको अपने बारे में बताया नहीं. I just talked about that what I am doing. So by the way guys, whenever you signed up for this on this website, ठीक है, सिर्फ 2 minutes लूंगा, ज़्यादा टाइम नहीं लेने वाला क्योंकि मुझे मतलब I don't even know, I don't like talking about myself a lot. ठीक है. So when you signed up for this on this website, so I don't know how many of you have seen this or not, but over here it has been mentioned I have taught 700 plus students. Anyone from Delhi today? Anyone from Delhi? Oh, Rachna, Shriya, anyone else? Anukant. Guys, so just to let you know that these 700 students, I have been teaching in this college called SSCBS, which is affiliated to University of Delhi. I've been teaching here for the past 4 years. 4. So this is the building of this college where I've been teaching here for the past 4 years now. And you can actually verify this by going on my profile. So if you just go on my profile and then if you just click on view profile, then if you just go on the post and activity section, then you will see me standing here. So this is a podium of this college, Shahid Sukhdev College of Business Studies, University of Delhi. So I'm standing here in front of it, and then I'm teaching. And then this is the certificate that we give to the students once they complete their course. And then you can see me handling certificates to all these students out there. So there are different people who have mentioned different stuff about me, and you can also read it. Heartfelt thank you to my mentors Rohan Gulati and Shivam Bansal for the continuous efforts. And then if I just show you more, so over here as well, then again, I'm just a big shout out to Rohan Gulati. Thank you for being such a supportive and fun mentor throughout this digital marketing journey at SSCBS. Right. So there are many photos with me of standing with all these people, and then I will be at the center of this. So just standing here at the center with a complete batch, and this is what we achieved so far. So that is why I have mentioned that like we have achieved, like I have taught to somewhere around 700 plus students, and that is why I thought of started online as well, because physical classroom knowledge is limited. I can't be, like this took me somewhere around 4 years to reach this number, but with online I can reach to as many people as I want to and in no time, because it doesn't matter if I have just 40 people in the Zoom or if I have 1,000 plus people in the Zoom, right? So that is why I thought of started teaching online, and this is a small journey about me. So that's it, guys. Okay. Now next thing, let's talk about it. Okay, Anukant, you are from Uttamnagar. I'm from North Delhi, Shalimar Bagh, NSP, Netaji Subhash Place. आपने सुना होगा, maybe I भी होंगे यार. So I will be planning a Delhi meetup soon for all the community people. So मिलेंगे, मजा आएगा, काफी बातें करेंगे, एक दूसरे से अपने ideas exchange करेंगे, ठीक है? But next thing, पीपीटी तो आज की मैंने पढ़ा ही नहीं अब तक, बट ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं. अब पढ़ते हैं यार. मैं आपको ना एक एग्जांपल दिखाता हूँ सबसे पहले. इसमें मुझे थोड़ा सा टाइम लग जाएगा ढूंढने में, बट दिस इज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट एग्जांपल, एंड फ्रॉम द नेक्स्ट टाइम व्हाट आई एम गोना डू इज लाइक आई एम गोना सेव दिस एग्जांपल समवेयर. ठीक है, मैं हमेशा भूल जाता हूँ, बट आई एम गोना सेव दिस, एंड देन यू कैन ऑल्सो सी मी. जैसे मैंने बताया था ना कि मैं डिफरेंट सीओ से मैं बातें करता रहता हूँ, तो यू कैन सी मी हैविंग लंच विद देम, एंड देन आई एम पोजिंग इन द फ्रंट ऑफ अ बिगेस्ट सी ऑफ एशिया विच इज इन सिंगापुर. ठीक है, ये सिंगापुर में आई वॉज स्टैंडिंग बिहाइंड दिस, जस्ट बिलो दिस बिल्डिंग, and then again posing with some of the biggest names and all the stuff. तो अगर मैं आपको बस दिखाऊं यार एक बार वो पोस्ट, just allow me just 2 more minutes, ठीक है? तो यहाँ पे ना वो important है, just to have a base of that which I'm gonna explain you right now. That is very important. Okay, it has got buried a lot. Yeah, here. So I talked to this CEO, and one thing that I asked him that like, how did he find my profile? And then what he replied this. ठीक है, सो एक बार पढ़ते हैं क्या रिप्लाई आया था. सो द रिप्लाई वाज, फॉर श्योर, here it goes. It wasn't the compensation part, rather I found a profile I believe was a better fit because of Alicia's experience and RW experience. You were definitely a top candidate. Just made a bet on this person. Really, you did nothing wrong. Then the second point was, I searched for keywords on LinkedIn like Web3 growth marketeer and DeFi growth, and you came up. Your profile echoed that messaging, and that attracted me, and that is why I sent you this message. So he searched for this keyword called Web3 growth marketer and DeFi growth, and my profile came up. So how can you make sure that like your whenever someone searches for, let's say, अगर मैं यहाँ पर आता हूँ, so let's say if someone searches for growth marketer, ठीक है, how can you make sure that you come up at the top? So if I go into the people part, and if I just go into this location and apply United States, so over here, why this Mehak Jain is coming at the first place? Why Matthew at second? Why Kara at third? Why Mosmi at fourth? Why not Mosmi at first position? Now, what if I tell you a secret method through which you can rank your profile for any keyword at the top without paying any money. Do you want to learn it? Type yes if you want to. After this technique, any one of you can rank your profile at the top. Any one of you. And what you have to do for this, let me just show you guys. Okay, the activity that I'm going to do now, I'm going to do it for only one profile, but you have to do this activity for at least 10 to 20 different profiles. Only then you will get your answer. If you will do this activity for only one profile, you will never get the answer. So you have to do this activity. So you will do this activity for at least 10 to 20 different profiles. Okay, how you need to do it? Wait. How you need to do it? So just open a profile, just like I'm doing it. Okay. After opening the profile, what you have to do? जैसे इसमें तो I am seeing one problem. तो ठीक है, इसी का कर लेते हैं, no problem. After that, you have to click on more and then you have to click on save to PDF. Once you do it, what's going to happen next is that his LinkedIn data will get downloaded. Okay, you can see complete data of this person. Matthew Smith summary has been downloaded, experience section has been downloaded, and then the complete education section has been downloaded. So basically, we have downloaded his LinkedIn profile, and you can do it for second degree, third degree, first degree. It doesn't matter which degree people are there. You can do this activity for anyone. After that, you have to go on this website called Resume Worded. Okay, it's a free website. You can just create your account and then just click on just have your account ready. After that, just upload the PDF that you just downloaded. So I downloaded this PDF right now. Upload the PDF. It will start analyzing your profile and it will start giving you a score out of 100. Since it's a third-party tool, that is why I'm telling you that, like, do not depend on this tool entirely and do this activity for at least 10 to 20 different profiles so that, like, you get a different score. Now, this profile was ranking at the second position, and according to Resume Worded, it has got 33. And if you see, then he has got 8 out of 10 in headline. Summary mein he has got 1 out of 10. Experience mein he has got 1 out of 10. Education mein he has got 10 out of 10. And in others, he has got 10 out of 10. He has a custom LinkedIn profile URL. Location is there inside his profile. Professional profile photo is there. And then after that, no honors and award functions, found skills sections. Everything is there, right? So what happens right now is that when you do this activity for different profiles, then you get to know which section is giving the highest score to that person. So this Matthew is scoring 33 points because of his headline and education and other section. So the first thing that you have to do is you have to optimize your profile according to Matthew's top winning section, which is headline, education, and other. And then for summary and experience, you have to do this activity with 10 to 20 profiles, and whichever profile will get highest summary marks and experience marks, you have to replicate the same thing on your profile. This way, you will optimize your profile for a keyword called growth marketer, because he is ranking for this keyword at the second position, and these are the sections that has given him more points. So if you do the same activity, you are increasing the chances of ranking your profile at the top for that particular keyword. So this is what we do, right? Now, the second thing that you have to do in this case is go back to person's profile, click Control plus F. Okay, type down Control plus F, then search growth. Search that keyword for which you want to rank your profile. And now you can see he has used this growth keyword for 23 times. And this is the main reason why LinkedIn is ranking his profile at the top. So now you also have to mention the growth keyword, maybe somewhere around 20 times, 15 times. And where you can mention in the headline, you can mention in the about section, you can mention in the experience section also. And then you can mention in the skills section. So when you will mention all, when you will mention your primary keyword in all these areas, LinkedIn will start pushing your content, your profile in the main searches for that particular keyword. And now we will search growth marketeer. So let's search growth market. So growth market is 11 times and growth marketeer is also 11 times. So this keyword is coming up on his profile for 11 times. And this is the main reason why he's ranking for this keyword called growth marketeer. It's not keyword stuffing. It's properly utilizing your primary keyword in your LinkedIn account and adding it on your LinkedIn profile. This is what that is. Sheikh, it will take me time to do this activity with the different profiles. Obviously, you can go on like your keyword, search out different profiles, download the LinkedIn resume for every profile, upload it on a this tool resume worded, and you will get different profiles with different scores. So to rank your profile, you have to do two things. One, you have to make use of resume worded. Second, you have to optimize your profile by searching the Control F and then find out where you can enter this growth marketer keyword and then add it on your profile as well. That is what you have to do. So there are two things that you have to do when you want to rank your profile at the top. ठीक है? अब आता है that how we will get more inbound leads. ठीक है, अब उसके बारे में थोड़ा सा बात करते हैं. तो Control F, yes, Control F stands for find. Control F, not S. ठीक है, मैं लिख देता हूं यार Control plus F. Oh, sorry. Control plus F, yes. ठीक है, अब बात करते हैं यार इनबाउंड लीड्स कैसे आएंगी. अभी तक तो हमने जितनी बात करी, इट इज ऑल अबाउट आउटरीचिंग. इट इज अ मिक्स ऑफ इनबाउंड एंड आउटबाउंड, राइट? क्योंकि when you have a right profile, so it attracts the right audience and then basically they can come and talk to you directly, है ना? ऐसा हो सकता है. But what is the one thing that you have to do? इसके लिए आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा? You have to use this funnel called tofu, mofu and bofu. ठीक है, अभी funnel क्या है? आपने सुना होगा यार, टॉप ऑफ द फनल, मिडल ऑफ द फनल, बॉटम ऑफ द फनल. बट ये फनल ना ऐसे काम नहीं करती. दिस हैज अ स्ट्रेटेजिक अप्रोच, अ सिस्टमैटिक अप्रोच दैट यू हैव टू यूज. सो व्हेनेवर यू राइट कंटेंट फॉर योर लिंक्डइन अकाउंट, ठीक है, आपको मैं एक बात बताऊं. मैंने लास्ट अपना कंटेंट जो पोस्ट किया था, दैट इज आई थिंक 1 or 2 months बैक. हाँ, मैंने लास्ट 1 month बैक अपना कंटेंट पोस्ट किया, बट स्टिल आई एम गेटिंग फॉलोवर्स. ठीक है, एक बार व्यू प्रोफाइल पे चलते हैं. And if I just click on analytics part, and if I just show you the post impressions, so you see I'm posting content, but I'm not posting content, but still I am getting this graph. And if I just change it with the past 65 days, guys, I have got 4 million impressions on my LinkedIn account. 4 million is 40 lakh impressions on my LinkedIn account. And if I just scroll down, you can see 2.5 million impressions on this, 1 million impressions on this, 0.2 million impressions on this. This is what I have achieved with content posting, not daily, but whenever I feel right. So there's an approach, there's a proper approach that I use. And this approach, the secret lies in this funnel: tofu, mofu, and bofu. I don't post daily because I don't have time, but still I'm getting somewhere or other decent amount of impressions, not just the impressions, but also the followers. Let me just show you. इसके लिए audience, you see, in the past, if I just change it to past 28 days, now look at the graph. Every day, without posting content, I am getting followers every day. Over here, I got 9 followers. Over here, 6 followers, 5 followers, then 5 followers again, 2 followers, 2 followers, 2 followers, 3 followers. And I am not posting content. But still, because I have posted content with the help of Tofu, Mofu, and Bofu strategy, my content is giving me more followers and impressions, and it is reaching to the right people. So what I am doing extra, I use this tool called Trello. ठीक है, इस टूल में what I do, whatever things I want to post, I make a list of in the to-do section. And then what happens next is that I run an automation. That automation writes content for me. ठीक है? और वो content chat GPT वाला content नहीं होता है. I don't write AI content. I write content in my tone. The content that I like to write. So if you go on my profile, you will see my content. You will never get an idea that that content has been written by AI. You will feel like, oh, Rohan might have written this content, but no. Most of my content has been written by AI, but in my tone. Okay? It writes the content, and then when it writes it, and when I run the automation, it sends me a notification on my Telegram that Rohan, I have written this content. Can you approve it? If I approve it, it comes in the ready to post section. If I do not approve it, it gives me a variation on my Telegram that for this particular content, I have given you 4 different variations. Approve the one that you like. Whenever I approve it, it switches to the ready to post section. And when that is done, after that, what happens? It posts the content on that particular day. 19th May, 21st May, 10th May, 15th March, 16th March. So it's quite messy right now. 19th Feb, 22nd Feb, 29th Jan. So it's quite messy, but that is how it does. And it is completely on automation that I'm doing. So that is a power when you make use of the right approach. But what do you have to do? You have to write content for tofu, mofu, and bofu audience. So when you are writing the content for the tofu audience, right? I write it because I don't need likes. Oh, sorry, I need engagement. When I'm hungry for engagement, when I want to attract the interest of the right people on my content, I write tofu content. And my tofu content is somewhere around 50 to 60%. But when I have got enough engagement, after that, I drive the people from tofu to mofu. And then I write a mofu category content where my target is 20 to 30%. That is my target. Sorry, 30 to 35% is my target. And then I drive people from mofu to bofu category where I talk about strategies, the exact strategies that my clients need. I don't charge for solution. I charge for execution. If you ask me the problem of your business, I will give you the exact solution that you have to perform today. I won't charge for the solution, but I will charge for the execution, because in 2025, if you're charging for the solution, you will never get the result. Okay? So you have to charge for the execution. And that is what I'm doing. So I drive the attention of the user with the help of tofu. Then I drive them into the mofu where I talk about their problems, and the bofu category, I talk about the solution, the exact solutions that they need to perform. And in this area only, I close the sales. So I close sales in the bofu category only. That's it. And this is how it works for me. So obviously you need to understand that like टोफू के लिए कंटेंट कैसा लिखना है, मोफू के लिए कंटेंट कैसा लिखना है, बोफू के लिए कंटेंट कैसा लिखना है. और इसी चीज के लिए आई हैव दिस सिस्टम कॉल्ड दिस सिस्टम. ओके, बट बिफोर आई बिगिन, ठीक है, पहले चीज, यू डोंट नीड दिस सिस्टम. अभी हमारे क्लास में देर आर 32 पीपल, ठीक है. नॉट एवरी वन ऑफ यू नीड दिस सिस्टम. मैं पहले क्लियर कर देता हूँ, आपको ये सिस्टम नहीं चाहिए. ये सिस्टम चाहिए किसको? अभी मैं एक एक्टिविटी करूंगा आपके साथ, जो आप लोग करोगे, मैं नहीं करूंगा, ठीक है. उस एक्टिविटी में जिसका भी स्कोर 7 या 7 से ऊपर आएगा, उसको ये सिस्टम चाहिए. जिनका भी स्कोर 7 या 7 से लेस है, सॉरी 7 से लेस होगा, दे डोंट नीड दिस सिस्टम. सो आई एम वेरी क्लियर, ठीक है. यू नीड दिस सिस्टम ओनली व्हेन यू विल स्कोर 7 और 7 प्लस. यू डोंट नीड दिस सिस्टम इफ यू विल स्कोर लेस देन 7. तब आपको ये सिस्टम नहीं चाहिए, ठीक है. तो ये एक्टिविटी अभी हम करेंगे, बट पहले मैं सिस्टम समझा लूँ सिस्टम क्या है, उसके बाद आई विल एक्सप्लेन यू कि आपको सिस्टम चाहिए या नहीं चाहिए. और गाइस, अब इससे पहले, स्टार्ट करने से पहले एक बार डिस्कस कर लेते हैं कि अब तक हमने क्या क्या डिस्कस कर लिया है, ठीक है. तो आज हमने डिस्कस किया बूलियन ऑपरेटर्स. बूलियन ऑपरेटर्स में हमने 5 टाइप्स किए, राइट. उसके बाद हमने डिस्कस किया हाउ टू रैंक योर प्रोफाइल. इसमें हमने 2 टाइप्स किए, ठीक है. उसके बाद हमने क्या डिस्कस किया, दैट हाउ टू सेंड मैसेजेस टू द पीपल ऑन लिंक्डइन. how to improve your reply rate. This is what we studied. After that, what else we studied? Why to remove existing connections. After that, what we studied? How to identify right TG. ठीक है, जो हमने बुलियन ऑपरेटर्स को यूज करके प्लस जो हमारे पास ऑडियंस होनी चाहिए वो, ठीक है। उसके बाद 6 में हमने डिस्कस किया हाउ टू गेट क्वालिटी इंप्रेशंस, कि इफ wrong people are seeing your content, then how to improve that part. That is what we studied. इसके अलावा did I miss anything जो हमने पढ़ा हो? TOFU stands for top of the funnel, MOFU stands for middle of the funnel, BOFU stands for bottom of the funnel. So हमने एक ये भी चीज अभी पढ़ी है, 7th TOFU, MOFU and BOFU. इसके अलावा anything else that I'm missing out? Yes. Then we studied engagement does not matter on LinkedIn. What is TMB? Aman, what is TMB? ओके यार, इसको ना मुझे फिर 5 मिनट दो, मैं अभी एक्सप्लेन करता हूँ कि टोफू मोफू क्या है। बेसिकली मैं बताता हूँ। आपने तो टोफू मोफू की भी यार और शॉर्टकट्स बना दिए, नाइस। ठीक है, ये हमने 8 चीजें पढ़ी है। अब मोस्ट ऑफ यू हैव पेड 47 रुपीज टू लर्न दीज 8 स्ट्रेटेजीज, ठीक है, जो बेसिकली which is more than what you have paid for. The people who have paid for the recording and paid for a one-on-one call, they will get a link after it, after like by tonight or by tomorrow first half. So you will get a link to book a call with me. मैंने वो link अभी तक इसलिए share नहीं किया था because I wanted you to attend this, so that whenever we will come and talk about your problem, your business, then you must know what I'm talking about. तो अब आप कल से आपको लिंक मिलने स्टार्ट हो जाएंगे, then you can book a call according to your own convenience, ठीक है। The next thing is this thing that I'm talking about, ये सिस्टम किसको चाहिए? So this is a very advanced system. Not everybody needs it. तो पहले सिस्टम के बारे में बात कर लेते हैं। अगर आप इस सिस्टम में लाई करोगे तभी आपको सिस्टम चाहिए, अगर आप इस सिस्टम में लाई नहीं करोगे आपको सिस्टम नहीं चाहिए। एंड गाइस, दिस इज नॉट फ्री। मैं पहले ही बता दूं, द पीपल हु आर नॉट इंटरेस्टेड इन गेटिंग हाई टिकट लीड्स, दे कैन लीव। अगर आपको हाई टिकट लीड्स चाहिए ऑन ऑटोमेशन, यू कैन स्टे, बट द पीपल हु डोंट वांट इट, दे कैन लीव। विनय, अगर आपने पे किया था टू बुक अ वन ऑन वन कॉल तो यू विल गेट अ लिंक। अगर आपने वन ऑन वन कॉल के लिए पे नहीं किया तो यू विल नॉट गेट अ लिंक टू बुक अ कॉल विद मी, ठीक है। सो अब ये सिस्टम जो मैं आपसे बात करने वाला हूं, ये सिर्फ उन्हीं के लिए है जिसको हाई टिकट क्लाइंट्स चाहिए, ठीक है। अब वो हाई टिकट क्लाइंट्स कैसे मिलेंगे? पहले प्रॉब्लम की बात करते हैं। व्हाट इज अ प्रॉब्लम? प्रॉब्लम ओवर हियर इज दैट यू आर ट्रैप्ड, क्योंकि आप आउटरीच कर रहे हो सारा दिन, ठीक है। आप न्यू क्लाइंट्स को बार मैसेज डाल रहे हो दैट वी प्रोवाइड दिस सर्विस, वी प्रोवाइड दैट सर्विस, वी प्रोवाइड दिस दैट दिस दैट दस, बस। बट आप ये नहीं सोच रहे यार क्या ये काम मैं ऑटोमेशन पे कर सकता हूं? व्हाई नॉट? वी कैन। आप आप एशियन लोगों को टारगेट कर रहे हो यार, आप ऐसे लोगों को टारगेट कर रहे हो जिनका पेइंग पोटेंशियल $5,000 पर मंथ नहीं है, $1,000 पर मंथ नहीं है, $2,000 पर मंथ नहीं है, और प्लस आपके पास टीम नहीं है। बिकॉज ऑफ दैट आपके पास लीड्स नहीं आ रही है डेली, एंड यू फील लाइक यार मेरे को काम भी करना है, मेरे को ऑपरेशंस भी देखने हैं, मेरे को रीच आउट भी करना है, मेरे को सेल्स भी करनी है, मेरे को क्लाइंट से बात भी करनी है, क्लाइंट की डिलीवरी भी करनी है, सब करना है, बट मैं नहीं कर पा रहा क्योंकि आई एम स्टक। यू आर नॉट स्टक, यू डोंट हैव अ सिस्टम। अगर आप ये वाला काम ऑटोमेशन पे कर दो, सो योर 50% प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व। आप आइडेंटिफिकेशन वाला काम ऑटोमेशन पे कर दो, अगेन 10% 20% प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व। कंटेंट को पोस्ट करने वाला काम आप ऑटोमेशन पे कर दो, अगेन 20% प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व। नाउ ऑल द थिंग दैट यू हैव टू फोकस इज ऑन सेल्स कॉल, जो बिल्कुल लास्ट कॉल होती है, एंड व्हाट एल्स इज लेफ्ट इज डिलीवरी, दैट्स इट। आपको इस पे फोकस करना है। क्योंकि आप इन पे फोकस नहीं कर रहे हो इसलिए आप 2,50,000 रुपए लूज आउट कर रहे हैं। और ये फिगर कैसे आई 2,50,000 रुपीज? ये फिगर ऐसे आई क्योंकि आप हर महीने आप 5 डील क्लोज नहीं कर पा रहे, मगर आपके कॉम्पिटिटर्स जरूर क्लोज कर रहे हैं, आपके फ्रेंड्स जरूर क्लोज कर रहे हैं। आप अथॉरिटी क्रिएट नहीं कर पा रहे अपने अपने कंटेंट से। आप कंटेंट तो पोस्ट कर रहे हो, मगर आपके पास लाइक्स कहाँ से आ रहे हैं? द पीपल हु नोज यू। क्या आपको अननोन लोगों से लाइक आ रहे हैं? नहीं आ रहे। क्या अननोन लोग आपको कंटेंट देख रहे हैं? नहीं देख रहे हैं। ठीक है। आप अपना बिजनेस नहीं स्केल कर पा रहे हो क्योंकि आपको सारा काम खुद करना है, एंड यू फील लाइक भाई जब मुझे सारे काम खुद करने हैं तो मैं टाइम कहां से लाऊं? एंड यू आर नॉट एबल टू अट्रैक्ट द प्रीमियम क्लाइंट्स। जब भी आप कॉल पे जाते हो, आपको पता क्या चलता है कि उस क्लाइंट के पास तो बजट ही नहीं है, एंड देन यू लाइक अरे यार फिर से 10,000 रुपए का क्लाइंट। ये सारे काम आपके कॉम्पिटिटर्स ऑलरेडी डेली कर रहे हैं, और वो 2,50,000 रुपए महीने का प्रॉफिट अर्न कर रहे हैं आफ्टर टेकिंग आउट द सैलरीज ऑफ देयर एम्प्लॉयज, आफ्टर डूइंग एवरीथिंग। और अब क्योंकि ऑटोमेशन का जमाना आ गया, यू डोंट नीड एनी पर्सन टू वर्क इन योर कंपनी, यू कैन डू ऑल द स्टफ योरसेल्फ। आप मेरे जो सिस्टम में हो ना इस समय, इस वर्कशॉप में, आपको जो ईमेल्स आए मेरी साइट से, या जो लैंडिंग पेज आप देख रहे हो, ये वाला लैंडिंग पेज भी जो भी आप देख रहे हो, ये सब पता है मैंने सिर्फ लैंडिंग पेज 10 मिनट में बनाया है विद द हेल्प ऑफ एआई। जो आपको ईमेल्स आ रहे हैं मेरे पास, ठीक है, वो जो ईमेल्स मैं सेंड कर रहा हूँ आपको, आई डोंट नो हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू हैव सीन दोस ईमेल्स, बट अगर मैं आपको वो ईमेल्स दिखाऊं, ये जो आप ईमेल जो आपको मेरे मेरे साइट से आए थे, ये सारे ईमेल्स मैंने एआई से बनाए हैं, मैंने खुद नहीं बनाए। कंटेंट मेरा एआई ने लिखा है गाइस। मैं ईमेल्स का कंटेंट भी नहीं लिख रहा, मैं सिर्फ उनको शेड्यूल करता हूँ, दैट्स इट, दैट इज द ओनली पार्ट दैट आई एम डूइंग राइट नाउ। ये जितने आज जैसे आप लोगों को 1 अगस्त को 6 बजे सबको सबको ईमेल आया है, 82 लोगों को ईमेल गया है, एंड 11 लोगों ने उसको ओपन भी किया, 3 लोगों ने उस पर क्लिक भी किया है। ऑल दिस इज हैपनिंग ऑन ऑटोमेशन, मैं कुछ नहीं कर रहा। अगर आप ये ईमेल देखोगे यहाँ पर, मैं ईमेल खोल के दिखाता हूँ, दिस ईमेल दैट यू हैव रिसीव्ड, इसकी डिजाइनिंग भी एआई ने किया गाइस, मैंने नहीं की। बट ये सारा स्टफ मैंने अकेले किया है विद द हेल्प ऑफ एआई। और मैं ये क्यों कर पाया? क्योंकि मेरा सारा काम ऑटोमेशन में चलता है, और ये सिस्टम, जिस सिस्टम की मैं बात करूं, ये सारा सिस्टम है मेरा। सो अगर आपको ये सब चीजें करनी है, तो व्हाट आई एम गोना टीच यू, मैं आपको सिखाऊंगा कि कैसे क्लाइंट्स को चेस करने से अच्छा है कि आप एक सिस्टम बनाओ जिससे क्लाइंट्स आपको चेस करें। दैट इज व्हाट यू हैव टू मेक। सारा काम खुद मैनुअली करने से अच्छा है उस काम को 80% ऑटोमेट कर दो। मगर आप ये तभी कर पाओगे जब आपने वो काम मैनुअली कर रखा होगा। जैसे मैंने ईमेल्स पहले बनाए हुए, तो मुझे पता है ईमेल्स में क्या प्रॉब्लम आती है, क्या प्रॉब्लम्स नहीं आती है, आई नो। मैंने एक ईमेल एआई से बनाया, वो ईमेल जब मैंने लोगों को सेंड किया, वो इतना डिजास्ट्रस ईमेल था कि उसका डिजाइन बिल्कुल ही शिट था। एंड देन व्हेन आई सो, आई वाज लाइक भाई इतनी बड़ी गलती मैं नहीं कर सकता। फिर मैंने उस ईमेल को दोबारा रीवैम्प किया, मैंने बताया कि प्रॉब्लम क्या है, एंड देन टुडे व्हेन आई एम सेंडिंग यू दिस ईमेल, यू आर गेटिंग दिस टाइप ऑफ ईमेल्स फ्रॉम माय साइड। और ये तो सिर्फ एक ईमेल है, आई हैव लाइक मल्टीपल ईमेल्स लाइक दिस, मल्टीपल रिमाइंडर्स आप लोगों को गए हैं इस वर्कशॉप के लिए। और अभी nobody knows you, you are running an agency, nobody knows, very very few people knows you are running, you are a freelancer, you provide some service, very few people knows. I will make you an expert. I will tell you a strategy that how you can become expert, just like people are trusting me for teaching them how to get a high ticket client, the same way I will teach you how to get clients in your industry. बिकॉज क्लाइंट्स लाने का फॉर्मूला तो एक ही रहेगा ना, वही फॉर्मूला हमें सीखना है। वो फॉर्मूला मैंने 5 साल पहले क्रैक किया था, वो मैं अभी तक यूज कर रहा हूं, एंड नाउ आई एम टीचिंग यू दैट फॉर्मूला। मैंने 5 साल किसी को नहीं सिखाया, द रीजन वॉज मैं श्योर नहीं था उस फॉर्मूला के लिए, बट नाउ आई एम श्योर, एंड आई एम जस्ट डिस्ट्रीब्यूटिंग दैट बिकॉज ऑफ मेरे को अपनी कम्युनिटी बनानी है। व्हाई आई एम डूइंग दिस? बिकॉज आई वांट टू हैव माय ओन कम्युनिटी। 2025 is all about making your community, and that is what I'm doing. So if you want to learn this strategy, I am going to teach you in 3 pillars. ठीक है? सॉरी, what are those 3 pillars? Prospect intelligence engine, automated outreach, conversion infrastructure. What is this? This is basically जहां पे आप सीखोगे how to identify राइट पीपल विथ ऑटोमेशन। सो प्रोस्पेक्ट को कैसे आइडेंटिफाई करना है, कैसे वार्म ऑडियंस को निकालना है फ्रॉम लिंक्डइन। आज जो मैंने टेक्निक बताई ना, वो तो मैंने सिर्फ कोल्ड ऑडियंस को निकालने की बताई, अभी मैंने वार्म ऑडियंस की नहीं बताई। व्हाट इफ आई टेल यू कि आपकी ऑडियंस आपके सर्विस में अभी बाय करने में इंटरेस्टेड है या नहीं, आप ये भी निकाल सकते हो लिंक्डइन से। दिस इज व्हाट आई विल बी टीचिंग यू इनसाइड पिलर 1। पिलर 2, जब ऑडियंस रेडी हो गई, उस ऑडियंस को क्या मैसेज जाएगा, क्या मैसेज नहीं जाएगा, कितने फॉलोअप्स जाएंगे, कितने फॉलोअप्स नहीं जाएंगे, ये सब आप सीखोगे पिलर 2 के अंदर। एंड पिलर 3 इज कन्वर्जन इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर, कि उस इन दोनों पिलर्स को सपोर्ट करने के लिए आपकी अथॉरिटी कौन बनाएगा? आपका कंटेंट एंड आप खुद। ये आप सीखोगे पिलर 3 के अंदर। दिस इज व्हाट आई एम गोना टीच यू। ठीक है, उसके बाद this is a very detailed step that you will be learning. What you get: auto lead list generation, AI research agent, smart filtering system, buying intent scoring. आपको ये भी पता लगेगा कि आपके प्रोस्पेक्ट्स का इंटरेस्ट अभी आपसे बाय करने में है या नहीं है, और अभी आपको उन पर टाइम स्पेंड करना चाहिए या नहीं करना चाहिए, ये भी आप आइडेंटिफाई कर सकते हो इन दिस पिलर 1 विच इज प्रोस्पेक्ट इंटेलिजेंस इंजन। ठीक है, सेकंड पिलर में आप सीखोगे कि क्या प्रूवन आउट स्क्रिप्ट्स हैं जो मैं यूज करता हूं अपने क्लाइंट्स को कन्वर्ट करने के लिए, और आप भी उन स्क्रिप्ट्स को यूज कर सकते हो। एंड जस्ट टू शो यू गाइस दिस एग्जांपल, मैंने वेरी रिसेंटली ये एक्टिविटी करी है ऑन ऑन दिस अकाउंट। सो इफ यू जस्ट गो ऑन द मैसेजिंग पार्ट, ठीक है, मैसेजिंग में चलते हैं। फॉर एग्जाम्पल दिस जॉर्जिया, I sent this message on June 19, last month only. Okay? This was a message. I noticed you are working with EFT to help people with anxiety and depression through energy for transformation. That's really meaningful work. I have been helping health coaches expand their reach online organically. Many of my clients have seen great results building their communities without paid ads or pushy tactics. Would you be open for a quick chat? And guess what? She replied, "Hi Sanya, sure. I would love a chat. Do you have a booking link?" And then if I just show you the Shikha's message, "Hi Shikha, I noticed you are teaching yoga and meditation across multiple venues in the GTA, from senior living facilities to golf clubs. That's quite a diverse range of clients you are serving. And after this, sounds interesting." And then I just forward her my booking link. And then obviously the one that I taught you is not implemented here because this is an automated system that I'm using because I keep on trying new things. Okay? तो आई एम स्टार्टिंग गेटिंग रिजल्ट्स, और ये रिजल्ट्स तो मेरे को चाहिए। दिस इज व्हाट आई वांट। आई डोंट वांट टू डिपेंड माई सेल्फ ऑन जस्ट 1 or 2 सिंगल स्ट्रेटेजीज। आई वांट टू हैव 5, 10, 15 स्ट्रेटेजीज टू क्लोज सेल्स। और बाय द वे गाइस, ये जितने भी मैसेज यहाँ पे गए ना लेफ्ट साइड पर, जितने भी मैसेजेस हैं, ये सारे ऑटोमेशन पर है। मैंने इन मैसेजेस को सेंड तक नहीं किया, बस मैं देखता हूं कि क्या हो रहा है क्या नहीं हो रहा। बट ऑल द रिप्लाईज दैट आई एम गेटिंग, उसके बाद जो फॉलोअप जा रहा है, एवरीथिंग इज वर्किंग ऑन ऑटोमेशन। एंड दीज आर ऑल माई हाई टिकट क्लाइंट्स, क्योंकि ये जो प्रोस्पेक्ट्स की जो आइडेंटिफिकेशन है वो मैंने यहां से बनाई थी पिलर 1 से, बाय आइडेंटिफाइंग देयर हाई इंटेंट स्कोरिंग पार्ट। दैट इज व्हाट आई हैव आइडेंटिफाइड, राइट। उसके बाद पिलर 3 में हम सीखेंगे कि कैसे कंटेंट कैलेंडर बना सकते हैं विद एआई बट विदाउट साउंडिंग लाइक एआई। कैसे हम डिफरेंट हेडलाइंस को जनरेट कर सकते हैं, कैसे हम विजुअली अपीलिंग टेम्पलेट्स बना सकते हैं विद एआई। यू नो व्हाट, जैसे कि आप लोग कैनवा यूज करते हो, बट कैनवा में यू हैव टू स्पेंड टाइम। आई डोंट स्पेंड टाइम, आई जस्ट से व्हाट आई नीड। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आई यूज जेमिनाई to have what I want. For example, like if I just show you right now, yeah, ठीक है, create a 1:1 banner highlighting LinkedIn Growth Machine workshop is now live. और इसने थोड़ा सा गलत ले लिया। Create an image. अब ये देखो, अभी मेरे को बना के दे देगा LinkedIn Growth Machine लाइव वर्कशॉप के लिए, and I didn't spend any time. ऑब्वियसली ये बहुत सिंपल प्रॉम्प्ट दिया है मैंने इसको, बट आई नो मेनी सच टूल्स विच eases my work, and with that I don't need designer, I don't need anyone else. इसने गलत बना दिया है, वेट। Create an image highlighting LinkedIn Growth Machine workshop is live. Yes, now it will work it out. Now it will start generating and we will get this banner. So this is how I do my stuff on automation, क्योंकि मुझे इस पे टाइम नहीं लगता। I don't spend more time in doing all these stuff. And that is how I'm eliminating LinkedIn Growth Machine workshop is live. You got your banner, and now I can forward it inside your WhatsApp community. So see how easy it is to get what you want these days. And this is what I will be teaching inside this pillar 3, that how you don't need to hire someone or you don't need to depend on someone else to get your work done, because everything can be done on automation. ठीक है? So with this system I have got 4 million plus impressions that I have already showed you. ठीक है? ये सिस्टम मेरे पे वर्क किया तभी मैं अभी सिस्टम को सेल कर रहा हूँ. I have generated 71 lakhs for my own agency. That is what I have done. मैंने पेपाल की भी आपको स्क्रीनशॉट्स अभी लाइव दिखाए थे गाइस. इफ यू रिमेंबर, अगर आप यहाँ पे जाओगे, सो जो अभी मैंने आपको पेपाल के स्क्रीनशॉट्स दिखाए थे, if I just log in into my account again, ठीक है? So you see 18,000 rupees, 14,000 rupees, 14,000 rupees, and then if I just keep on showing you the different, so you will be able to see. So ये सारे स्क्रीनशॉट जो हैं, ये तो स्क्रीनशॉट नहीं है, obviously these were the screenshot जो मैंने यहाँ पे दिखाए थे कि I got $500 for the 2 weeks only. That means $1,000 for 1 month. ठीक है? फिर यहाँ पे this person sent me $2,000, right? This I got somewhere around 1,13,198 INR. यहाँ पे I got 1,80,000 rupees, 1,80,000. तो ये सब क्या है? This is after identifying the right audience on LinkedIn, and this is what I will be teaching you in this module. ठीक है? So इसमें मैं आपको सिर्फ आउटबाउंड नहीं, मैं आपको इनबाउंड पे मेरा मेन फोकस रहेगा, दैट कैसे इनबाउंड हम लीड्स को जनरेट कर सकते हैं. So that is what I will be teaching you. But now who need this system? उसके बारे में बात करते हैं. सो यहाँ पे आपको क्या क्या मिलेगा? 3 ऑटोमेशन पिलर्स मिलेंगे, रिटर्न स्क्रिप्ट्स मिलेंगी, मेरी विजुअल कंटेंट लाइब्रेरी मिलेगी, एंटरप्राइज ग्रेड टूल्स एक्सेस मिलेगा, डायरेक्ट एक्सेस ड्यूरिंग सेटअप मिलेगा, 7 डे इंप्लीमेंटेशन मिलेगा, 80% डन फॉर यू सेटअप मिलेगा, 1-on-1 मॉर्निंग कॉल मिलेगी मेरे साथ. यू विल गेट ईच एंड एवरीथिंग इन डेप्थ विद मी. सो बिफोर आई डिस्क्लोज द प्राइस, I want to ask, or I want to identify only those people who need this system. And for this, I am gonna share one activity with you. ठीक है? You will get one result, one poll now, and everybody has to participate. ठीक है? बस कंडीशन मैंने बता दी, जिसको भी 7+ या 7 स्कोर आएगा उसको ये सिस्टम चाहिए, बाकी लोगों को ये सिस्टम नहीं चाहिए. तो मैं बहुत फ्रेंकली और बहुत ट्रांसपेरेंट होकर चल रहा हूँ, मैं सबको सेल नहीं करना चाहता ये सिस्टम. अगर आपका 7 से स्कोर लेस होगा तब आपको ये सिस्टम बाय करने की बिल्कुल भी नीड नहीं है, तब यू कैन जस्ट लीव इट. बट जिन लोगों का स्कोर 7 और 7+ आएगा उनको ये सिस्टम डेफिनेटली चाहिए. ठीक है? सो लेट्स डू दिस. ऑन योर स्क्रीन नाउ यू हैव 10 क्वेश्चंस. ठीक है? और 10 क्वेश्चंस के आपको आंसर्स करने हैं. फॉर एग्जांपल पहला क्वेश्चन, आई डोंट गेट इनबाउंड लीड्स ऑन लिंक्डइन. अगर आपको इनबाउंड लीड्स लिंक्डइन पे नहीं आती, टाइप यस. आई मीन सेलेक्ट यस. ठीक है? सेकंड क्वेश्चन, आई एम नॉट नोन एज एन एक्सपर्ट इन माय फील्ड. If you are not an expert in your field, you are an expert but people don't know you. ठीक है? Type yes. Select yes. Your content gets very little engagement. If this is your problem, select yes. Then fourth question, your DMs don't convert into paid clients. If you are just talking to the people and then those people are not replying you, you are not able to convert them, then this is your problem. Select yes. Next question, you feel lost when you sit to write content. That means you don't know what to write. You feel lost. This is your problem. Then select yes. You don't have a clear niche or positioning. You don't know what you are serving, whom you want to serve, which TG you want to serve, right? So this is again your problem. Type yes. Select yes. Next question. You don't know what to offer to high-ticket clients. You don't know why they will pay you $1,000 for your service. You are skeptical. You have no clarity. So select yes. Your next question, your profile does not attract the right people. That means you are not able to reach the right audience. Hence, you are not able to charge the money that you always dream of. अगर आपको $2,000 चार्ज करना है, आप नहीं चार्ज कर पा रहे क्योंकि उन क्लाइंट जिन क्लाइंट्स को आप रीच आउट करोगे उनके पास तो पैसा ही नहीं है ना यार. तो दिस इज द प्रॉब्लम. So select yes. Next question. You rely on referrals or job boards for clients. आपके पास सिर्फ रेफरल से ही क्लाइंट आ रहे हैं इस समय एज एन एजेंसी और एज एन फ्रीलांसर. You are not getting clients. You don't have a system to get clients. So this is your problem. Type yes. Next question. You have no consistent lead generation system. That means that you are not able to generate leads. और मैं यहाँ पे paid ads की तो बात ही नहीं कर रहा यार. I'm only talking about free money. I'm not talking about organic methods. LinkedIn is completely organic. पूरे 3 hours के सेशन में मैंने एक बार भी पेड एड्स की बात ही नहीं करी. It's all about organic. But still, आप organic से भी तो आप leads नहीं ला पा रहे हो. So this is your problem. So guys, the people who have got 7 or 7+ yes, please type me in the chat box. 70% people have already participated. The people who have got 7 or 7 plus, just type me in the chat box. And I'm ending the poll now. ठीक है? The people who have not participated, please do it so that I can end the poll. Okay, so there are so many people who have got me. ठीक है? यार स्कोर तो मेरे को नहीं पता कहाँ से शो होता है. रुको मैं एक बार स्कोर देखता हूँ. वेट, कैन यू सी योर स्कोर नाउ? आई एम नॉट श्योर. आई एम नॉट श्योर यार स्कोर कहाँ से आएगा, क्योंकि मैंने ये एक्टिविटी ना दूसरे एंड पे बैठ के करी नहीं एक्चुअली. सो प्लीज पार्डन मी. बट आपको पता लग गया होगा यार, क्योंकि कहाँ पे आप लोग स्टैंड कर रहे हो इस समय मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम. ठीक है, दैट इज द मेन पॉइंट है जो आपको पता होना चाहिए. ठीक है, अब अगर आपका स्कोर 7 प्लस या 7 था तो आपको ये सिस्टम चाहिए. और अगर आपका गट फीलिंग कह रही है आपको ये सिस्टम चाहिए तो आपको चाहिए. मगर अब इसका प्राइस क्या है? अगर हमें ये सिस्टम चाहिए, हमें समझ में आ गया कि ये सिस्टम हमें हाई टिकट क्लाइंट्स तो लाके देगा, मगर एट व्हाट कॉस्ट? तो पहले उसकी कॉस्ट की बात कर लेते हैं. ठीक है, सो आई थॉट ऑफ चार्जिंग 20,000 रुपीज, क्योंकि मुझे पता है कि इसकी वैल्यू क्या है. एंड वेरी सून आई विल बी चार्जिंग दिस प्राइस, वेरी सून. ठीक है, दिस इज माई प्रॉमिस. बट अभी मैं ये 20,000 रुपीज चार्ज नहीं कर रहा. बट आई एम चार्जिंग, आई वॉन्ट टू चार्ज 10,000 रुपीज, बट आज नहीं. आज ये कोर्स जो है वो 10,000 से भी लेस है. ठीक है, बट इसका प्राइस नेक्स्ट मंथ 10,000 रुपए जरूर हो जाएगा, बिकॉज एवरी मंथ आई एम इंक्रीजिंग द प्राइस ऑफ द कोर्स. एंड यू कैन आस्क टू द प्रीवियस अटेंडीज पहले प्राइस क्या था और आज प्राइस क्या है. सो एवरी मंथ आई एम इंक्रीजिंग द प्राइस, नॉट एकदम से बहुत ज्यादा, बट स्लोली एंड ग्रेजुअली. तो व्हाट इज द एक्चुअल प्राइस ऑफ दिस कोर्स? एक्चुअल प्राइस ऑफ द कोर्स इज 7,000 रुपीज, but only for live attendees I am giving this at a discount of 29% off. सिर्फ लाइव अटेंडेंस के लिए. अगर आप अभी बाय नहीं करोगे आपको ये वाला प्राइस नहीं मिलेगा. यू विल नॉट गेट 29% ऑफ. फिर आपके लिए प्राइस हो जाएगा वो 7,000 रुपीज हो जाएगा. सो सिर्फ 7,000 रुपीज उनको मिलेगा जिनका जो अभी बाय करेंगे. और कितना है वो लास्ट प्राइस? फाइनल प्राइस है 4,999. और इस प्राइस में आपको ना ही सिर्फ मैं ऑटोमेटेड सिस्टम दे रहा हूं कंटेंट जनरेट करने के, बट आई एम गिविंग यू सिस्टम टू गेट हाई क्वालिटी लीड्स, हाई टिकट क्लाइंट्स फ्रॉम यूएसए, फ्रॉम यूके एंड यूएई. लाइफ टाइम एक्सेस मिलेगा गाइस. बट अगर आप इस 4,999 को 365 डेज से डिवाइड करते हो, एक साल से, आप मुझे सिर्फ एक दिन का 14 रुपीज पे करने वाले हो बस. 14 रुपए एक दिन के लिए. क्या हम 14 रुपए भी एक दिन के लिए स्पेंड नहीं कर सकते अगर हमें ये सिस्टम चाहिए तो? सो द पीपल हु आर इंटरेस्टेड और वो सीरियस हैं हाई टिकट क्लाइंट्स को एक्वायर करने के लिए, they can buy this course. Other people can just ignore it. They don't need this course. I am very honest. जिनका स्कोर 7 प्लस आया है, only those people need this. Other people don't need this system. ठीक है, सो लाइव अटेंडीज के लिए जो 30% का डिस्काउंट है वो सिर्फ लाइव अटेंडीज के लिए वैलिड है, बाकी किसी के लिए वैलिड नहीं है. सो व्हाट यू हैव टू डू इज यू कैन मेक द पेमेंट विद द हेल्प ऑफ दिस लिंक. मैं एक बार आपके साथ वो लिंक शेयर कर देता हूँ. वेट, सो यू कैन डायरेक्टली मेक द पेमेंट विद दिस लिंक. इसमें आपको मल्टीपल चीजें मिल जाएंगी. ठीक है, सो विद एवरीवन इसमें यू विल गेट मल्टीपल थिंग्स. और देन द पीपल हु वांट्स टू स्कैन द क्यूआर कोड दे कैन मेक यूज ऑफ दिस. एक मिनट, okay, so the people who wants to scan a QR code, they can scan this. So if you are really interested in getting high ticket clients from USA, from UK and UAE, you can scan this QR code. And you are only paying me guys only 14 rupees for a day. But आपको access मैं दे रहा हूँ पूरे lifetime के लिए. You are getting the access for the complete lifetime. ठीक है। सो यू डिसाइड टुडे कि आपको आज 14 रुपए पर डे स्पेंड करने हैं या फिर आपको स्ट्रगल करना है अपनी पूरी लाइफ। 14 रुपीज इज नथिंग। एक प्लेट की मोमोज भी नहीं आती यार उसमें, 20 रुपीज की एक प्लेट की मोमोज आती है। तो मैं तो उससे भी कम पैसा चार्ज कर रहा हूँ आपसे पर डे का। मगर मैं आपको वो सिस्टम दे रहा हूं जो मेरा लास्ट 5 साल से चल रहा है, 5 महीने से नहीं, 5 साल से। एंड इट्स अ प्रूवन सिस्टम दैट आई एम गिविंग यू। ठीक है। नाउ लेट मी टेक सम क्वेश्चंस। रचना, इट्स अ रिकॉर्डेड कोर्स दैट यू विल गेट, बट यू विल ऑल्सो गेट वन ऑन वन कॉल विद मी। एंड मैं वहां पे मल्टीपल मीटिंग्स करता हूँ अपने कम्युनिटी के साथ। तो जैसे मैं आपके साथ ये लाइव वर्कशॉप कर रहा हूँ, तो वहां पे मैं मीटिंग्स करता हूँ, वर्कशॉप नहीं करता। मीटिंग्स का मतलब जहां पे सबको फ्रीडम है एक दूसरे से बात करने की। यहाँ पे आपको फ्रीडम है सिर्फ मेरे से बात करने की, वहां पर यू विल गेट द फ्रीडम टू टॉक टू एवरीवन। सो वो हम मीटिंग्स करते हैं वीकेंड्स के टाइम पर। केबी क्रेडिट कार्ड ऑप्शन, आप डायरेक्टली इस लिंक पर जाओ, यू विल गेट द क्रेडिट कार्ड ऑप्शन। ठीक है। रौनक, कैन दिस वर्क? दिव्या, अगर आपने रिकॉर्डिंग बाय करी है तो ओनली देन यू विल गेट द रिकॉर्डिंग। अगर आपने नहीं बाय करी तो आपको रिकॉर्डिंग नहीं मिलेगी। ठीक है। यस गाइस, आई हैव स्टार्टेड रिसीविंग पेमेंट्स। द पीपल हु हैव एक्चुअली मेक द पेमेंट गाइस, आप लोगों को सारी डिटेल्स बाय टुमारो फर्स्ट हाफ तक मिल जाएगी। द पीपल हु हैव मेड द पेमेंट। ठीक है। यू विल गेट द डिटेल्स बाय टुमारो फर्स्ट हाफ। बाकी लोग गाइस, मैं आपको फोर्स नहीं करूंगा बाय करने के लिए, क्योंकि आप अभी तक स्ट्रगल कर रहे हो लाइफ में। ठीक है। यू गाइस आर स्ट्रगलिंग इन योर लाइफ टिल नाउ एंड यू आर नॉट एबल टू क्लोज द सेल्स। और आप जो मैंने मेथड्स बताया ना, आप घर जाके बस इनको इंप्लीमेंट करना स्टार्ट करो, यू विल स्टार्ट गेटिंग द रिजल्ट्स। मगर ओनली प्रॉब्लम इज कि आपको लगेगा टाइम सेल्स को कन्वर्ट करने में, क्योंकि आप खुद एक्सपेरिमेंट करने वाले हो ना। यहाँ पे तो मैं आपके साथ बैठूंगा यार, मैं आपके साथ बैठूंगा, मैं समझाऊंगा आपकी गलतियां क्या है और आप कहाँ गलत कर रहे हो। एंड मैं आपके साथ जब वन ऑन वन कॉल करूंगा, आपकी प्रॉब्लम समझूंगा और उस प्रॉब्लम का सॉल्यूशन भी आपको निकाल के दूंगा। सो माय थिंग इज टू सिट विद यू एंड टू गेट यू आउट ऑफ द प्रॉब्लम, सो दैट आपको भी क्लाइंट्स आने स्टार्ट हो मेरी तरह। और मैं छोटे क्लाइंट्स की बात नहीं कर रहा, आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट द वेरी बिग क्लाइंट्स। आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट द क्लाइंट जो मुझे अच्छा खासा पैसा पे कर सकते हैं। दैट इज व्हाट आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट। तो अगर आपको हाई टेक क्लाइंट्स चाहिए, $5,000, $10,000, $2,000, $1,000, दिस इज द सिस्टम दैट यू वांट टुडे। अगर आप स्केप्टिकल हो गाइस, गो बैक ऑन माय लिंक्डइन, check out the post that I have done, check out the testimonials that I have received, and you will get it everything. दिव्या, इसमें ऑप्शन नहीं है। जब आपने रजिस्टर किया था इस वर्कशॉप के लिए, तब आपको ऑप्शन मिला था टू बाय द रिकॉर्डिंग। ठीक है। द पीपल हु आर स्टिल कंफ्यूज गाइज, ये चीज देखो, मैं लाइव दिखाता हूँ इसलिए यार। जस्ट लुक एट दी स्क्रीनशॉट्स यार, ये स्क्रीनशॉट झूठे नहीं हो सकते। मैंने आपको इस पर्सन का नाम तक बता दिया, अब जाके वेरीफाई कर सकते हो यार कौन बताता है ये नाम, क्योंकि मुझे पता है ये क्लाइंट मेरा है, ये क्लाइंट मेरे से कहीं नहीं जाएगा। मैंने नाम बता दिया इसका। इसने मेरे को $500 दिए थे 2 हफ्ते के लिए, और इसका काम मैंने कम से कम 3 महीने किया है। दिस पर्सन पेड मी कितना? $2,000। $2,000। ये पेपाल जिसमें मैंने अभी आपको लॉगिन करके दिखाया, वेयर इज अ पेपाल, दिस पेपाल। अभी अभी पेमेंट आई है यार, 23 जुलाई को पेमेंट आई है, 18,000 रुपए की। अभी जो पेमेंट रह गई है, ये पेमेंट थी मेरी 1 से 15 जुलाई की। अभी जो पेमेंट रह गई वो पेमेंट भी मेरी अभी आने बाकी है, और मैं इस पे काम नहीं कर रहा। आप कह रहे हो ये तो 18,000 रुपए का ही तो क्लाइंट है। 18,000 रुपए का 15 दिन का क्लाइंट है। अभी मुझे और पेमेंट आनी है इस क्लाइंट की, मुझे तो पेमेंट नहीं आई है, और काम तो मैं करता ही नहीं हूं ना इसका, ये काम तो मेरा ऑटोमेशन पे चलता है। माई वर्क इज टू रिसीव द पेमेंट, दैट्स इट, दैट इज व्हाट आई एम डूइंग। तो अगर मेरे को ऐसे लॉन्ग टर्म रिटेनिंग क्लाइंट्स मिल रहे हैं, अभी आप ये सोचो ना, मैं इसको बार बार थोड़ी एक्वायर कर रहा हूँ, मैं टाइम थोड़ी वेस्ट कर रहा हूँ, बट आई एम गेटिंग द पेमेंट एवरी अदर टाइम। क्यों? क्योंकि आई हैव दिस प्रूवन सिस्टम, और ये सिस्टम मैं सिखाने वाला हूं आपको सिर्फ और सिर्फ 14 रुपए में पर डे। ओनली 14 रुपीज गाइस पर डे। Yes, this particular link that I've shared with you is for the course and not for the recording. आपको रिकॉर्डिंग के लिए ऑप्शन आया था जब आपने इस पर्टिकुलर वर्कशॉप के लिए रजिस्टर किया था, वहां पे ये ऑप्शन था, राइट? गाइस, आई हैव रिसीव्ड मेनी पेमेंट्स टिल नाउ। ठीक है, मेरे पास काफी लोगों की पेमेंट आ गई है। मैं नाम चाहूँ तो मैं नाम ले सकता हूँ, आई डोंट माइंड इट। ठीक है, बट मैं नाम नहीं लेना चाह रहा। मगर आई हैव रिसीव अ लॉट ऑफ पेमेंट्स बाय नाउ, एंड द पीपल हु हैव मेड द पेमेंट, यू विल रिसीव एवरीथिंग बाय टुमारो फर्स्ट हाफ। रितिका, मैं आपके क्वेश्चन से कंफ्यूज हूँ यार, आप कौन से कोर्स की रिकॉर्डिंग की बात कर रहे हो? गाइस दिस इज योर लास्ट चांस, क्योंकि इसके बाद जो प्राइस है वो 7,000 रुपीज हो जाएगा, क्योंकि ये जो ऑफर है ये 5,000 का, दिस इज ओनली फॉर द लाइव अटेंडेंस एंड नॉट फॉर एवरीवन। ठीक है, ये मैंने पहले क्लियर कर दिया है। तो अगर आप लोग अपने आप को लेके सीरियस नहीं हो, यू कैन लीव दिस, इट्स नॉट अ बिग प्रॉब्लम, क्योंकि मैंने जितना सिखाना था 47 रुपीज मैंने सिखा दिया। 50 रुपये मैंने आपको बहुत वैल्यू दी है आज। अब जो मैं आपको एक्चुअल वैल्यू दूंगा वो मैं दूंगा 5,000 रुपीज में। अगर मैं 50 रुपये में आपको बहुत सारी वैल्यू दे सकता हूँ, तो मैं आपको 5,000 में सोचो क्या वैल्यू दे सकता हूँ। ऋषभ, आई हैव मेनी टूल्स, मैं आपको वो टूल्स सारे बताऊंगा कम्युनिटी के अंदर, आप मुझसे क्वेश्चन पूछो यार, वहां पे मैं आपको काफी चीजें बताऊंगा, क्योंकि मैं अपोलो भी यूज करता हूँ, मैं सिग्नल हायर यूज करता हूँ, देन आई यूज और कौन से टूल्स हैं यार, टूल्स के नाम याद नहीं है, मैं सारे इंस्टॉल कर रखे हैं, तो आई यूज मेनी अदर टूल्स। आप ये क्वेश्चन मुझसे पूछोगे तो आई डेफिनेटली टेल यू। अमीश नाम है आपका या क्या नाम है, द लास्ट वन, यस पे कर दिया है तो यू कैन लीव, क्योंकि राइट नाउ आई एम नॉट टीचिंग गोना टीच एनीथिंग, यू विल गेट योर डिटेल्स बाय टुमारो फर्स्ट हाफ। ठीक है, तो आप लीव कर सकते हो। यस रितिका, इफ यू ज्वाइन दिस कोर्स यू विल गेट द रिकॉर्डिंग यार, क्योंकि उसमें तो सब कुछ ही हम यही चीज दे रहे हैं, लाइव वर्कशॉप के साथ यू विल ऑल्सो गेट द रिकॉर्डिंग्स। Okay, someone was saying, can you speak? Yes, why not, Divya? Let me give you the permission to speak. Yes, Divya, you can unmute yourself and you can speak.
Yeah, so I had the same question as Ritika. So I have bought this course now,
Yeah.
but for that course, I want to understand the timeline of the course and also whether we'll have recordings, in case we miss the session or something like that.
Yes. The first thing is whenever we'll do the live workshops, you will get the recording. Okay. Second thing is the course is already a recorded course.
Okay, okay,
So
okay.
just to have the basic foundation, I will request you to go through with all the recorded videos first, and then
Okay.
there are some hackathons that are going inside the community. Hackathons like we will sit together and we will do the outreach together, and then we will see what is the main problem we are facing while outreaching. ठीक है?
Okay, okay.
और इस कोर्स में there are some modules which also covers your objection handling part, कि अगर client ने आपको mention कर दिया कि no, we don't have the budget right now, so how to handle those clients and how to convince them to buy your service at the same price.
Okay, okay.
So all those things are there. But yeah, thanks for making the payment, and I'm gonna share you all the things by tomorrow first half.
Okay, so it'll be a mix of recording sessions and hackathons.
Yes, it will be a mix of everything.
Okay.
Ultimate goal right now is that I want to have people in my community जिनका मैं टेस्टिमोनियल लाइव शो कर सकूं नेक्स्ट क्लासेस के अंदर, कि that this is what you have achieved after investing your 5K. That's
Okay,
what I
okay, got
want
it.
to portray. And then this is the main reason why I will sit with you. I will understand your business, and then I will make sure that like you get what you want.
Okay, got it. Thank you, thank you.
Yes. Thank you, Divya. By the way, where are you from?
Yeah, I'm from Chennai.
Okay, nice, nice.
Yeah.
Ronak, you are saying the system is different from Growth School Lead Gen. Yeah, this is a different system. Growth School is different. They are providing different kind of services. It's not a lead gen system that I'm giving. Okay, guys. So I think we can end this now because the people who were interested, they have already taken the decision. So thanks to everyone. Thanks for spending your 3 hours with me, and I will see you the next time. And the people who have purchased it, again, I will send you all the instructions. Okay. Thank you guys. Have a good day and have a good night. Bye bye.